Do you like my swimsuit, Mr. Commander? Do you like my swimsuit, Mr. Commander? Do you like my swimsuit, Mr. Commander? Shall we let the seeds sprout?
All right, story time. Hello, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hello, hi, how's it going? How you doing? Hey, hi-oh, hi, how you doing? Happy Thursday. Happy middle of the week. Happy near the end of the week.
Shall we let the seeds sprout?
The seeds of a beautiful weekend? Of course we should, Flora. What are you doing in here, little guy? You don't belong in here. Anyway, fruit flyers, something in there. I get them every now and then. I need to maybe get a bottle jar with some water in it. Anyway, hi everybody. Yeah, we're gonna continue part 2 today, and I don't know how long it's gonna take, considering how much we blazed through the first part. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Could dip our toes in the chapter 39. Could maybe do a tier list, because I've been wanting to do that for a little bit, so kind of wind down, organize my thoughts. I think we'll just figure it out as we go along. But that being said, hope everyone's doing well. My day has been all right, all things considered. I got a little bit of some serious news this morning. back home.
Shall we let the seeds sprout?
Not those seeds, Flora. Those are the seeds I don't think we want to sprout. I got a little bit of serious news to deal with this morning. Went for a run for the first time in weeks. Felt amazing. Showered, got myself nice and dolled up. Also, I think Saturday's plans are going to change slightly, just for this channel. I was planning to make a deep dive into Lunar, see if we can get it off the table, because I think we're nearly at the end of that table. I think. It could be completely blowing smoke, but we're pretty close. We're pretty close to the end. I think I'd say we're about 75, 80% done. We're like at the start of Act 3 in terms of that. So I think we're close. But what ended up happening is, after some negotiation and stuff, turns out this coming Saturday at a special start time, I will need to adjust the schedule for everybody. We'll be starting with a little bit of a collab with our community's own, and I wrote this down just to make sure, our own Shizuka alumnus. Yeah, that's what I wrote down, so that's got to be right? Our resident sea servant will be joining me, and some of one of her friends, her streamer friends, will be joining us for Peak. I've been wanting to play that. I have an excuse now that, like, apparently I can collab with people. I know, I'm shocked too. But I'll be playing Peak on Saturday morning, and then maybe we'll move into Lunar afterwards. But yeah, after that, yeah, we'll see what happens. But just gonna kind of wind down there. All right, so I think we're just gonna get into the daily stuff. I'll get that grind out, get some people to come circle in here, and then we'll go through. We also have a new update, which means I think we all know what we gotta do first, ladies. Let's get the daily stuff out of the way. Give me my freebies, please. What's the magic word? Now. Oh, step up package is refreshed? That's cool. I don't know when they refresh that, but I'm always happy when they do. Also, I think they fixed the audio bug. I noticed that last time. It's like, oh, they fixed the audio glitch. That's good. Thank you very much.
Take as much time as you like. Welcome, fellow.
Anything else I want? Not at the moment. I will check in here real quick, get my daily stuff, and get my dispatch out of the way. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm actually kind of excited for Saturday. It's nice to be able to, like, ever since I started this, having this kind of, I never walked into it thinking like this would happen, but the fact that it's starting to happen, where like I kind of have like some friends and I can hang out with them online and play stuff that maybe I might not want to play unless I had somebody, and try some stuff out, try some new things out. It's exciting. I think it's very exciting. I don't get me wrong, I also like playing those kind of games with my friends every now and then. Although my friends are more into open sandbox and survival type of games, and those games don't typically appeal to me. That being said, I'm not exactly mad at that or anything. Anyways, apparently, go here. Yes, there she is. Well, we knew this was happening. Unwa, tactical upgrade. Unwa, the leader of Absolute, has been strengthened to the tactical upgrade plan. Having let go of the burdens of her past, she is free of all hesitation and exhibits remarkable growth both physically and mentally. Played by the lovely Anne Yatko.
Don't start a conversation if you're not going to finish it. Don't leave people hanging.
Okay, a couple things. 1, where's the knife? 2, glitch. 3, where did the knife go? 4, why did you glitch?
Hey, Junior Blockhead. If you've got some free time, review the mission briefing.
Junior Blockhead? Is that an upgrade? Also, like, again, what's with the glitch? Are you going crazy? Am I getting another Dorothy? Like, I don't mean to be mean, Unwa, especially because I feel like we're gonna get to see some tremendous growth per your description. But that's like Dorothy shit, and I'm just like, please don't be another Dorothy.
If you've got something to say, go ahead. I'll at least hear you out.
All right, she is a assaulter. Camouflage scarf prevents self from the target. So she can get enemies to ignore her. Activates and perform full charge or burst. Prevents self from being the target. A single action attacks. Activates only when the camouflage, and that loses effect when the caster takes damage. So it prevents the target, but she can still take damage. Interesting. I wonder what that was. But the point is, like, when she's in camouflage, she gets a true damage. Normal attacks deal true damage. True damage isn't like just ignores elements. That's kind of cool. If it's going off the other stuff. Activates only when self survives. Issues a advantage tactic to targets. Affects all allies. Critical rate 8.5. Continuously affects all allies. Damage charge sex considerably when applying left LT formation to self. Projectile explosion damage. Okay, so she gets explosive rounds. This part makes me think like self survives. Like, is she supposed to be like, you mean like the last one standing? I don't think that makes sense, because then the ally buffs wouldn't make no lick of sense. So I'm wondering when self survives means on this. Swap weapon. Damage, charge, 300% of damage, 1 round, explode building, area effect, additional effect, targets hit, explosive round, damage taken, 20%. So she throws a giant weapon out there that does a bajillion damage. It has like a dot by the signs of it. Okay. Absolute. Oh, yeah, far. So there is a tactical vestie, but where is she come? When did we get her? When did we get her? Also, I find it funny. Well, no, actually, I like that. Points for consistency shift up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're the same burst order too. That's interesting. So when's Vesty coming out? Is that when hard mode? I guess that's when. I guess they're expecting to do that when hard mode releases. Yeah, that probably the likely candidate for that. All right, that's cool. All right, well, you know what we came here to say. You know what we came here to do. All right. I'm glad she's got that giant sniper rifle to cover her down there, because her outfit certainly isn't going to. All right. All right. Seems pretty straightforward. And then of course we have this lovely costume we can get. It is rather adorable. The day off, the rare day off for Unwa. Very tasteful dress, at least. Yeah, if we go back real quick, her day off, the Halcyon Days series.
If you've got something to say, go ahead. I'll at least hear you out.
Soon as fuck with that. It's like, how dare you catch me enjoying a refreshing, I'm gonna say frappe or like a parfait. I'm guessing that's some sort of like frappe or like maybe a milk tea. You get like a gong cha or something like that.
Hey, Junior Blockhead. If you've got some free time, review the mission briefing.
How dare you and you look at me enjoying myself. Anyway, maybe we'll give it a shot. I'd like to at least give everybody at least one shot. We'll see what happens. I already got the lovely Rosanna and Sakura, so I'm not too worried about that. It is good. They are very sexy outfits. Oh, I have 10 of those. We'll do that afterward. I got enough for a social poll. All right. I think we've done just about everything we can. Let's begin. Tactical up. That's very adorable. That is like the rare Unwa smile. That's very adorbs. Let's get our challenge stuff. Give me my free stuff, please. Thank you.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
I think there's a couple disruptive elements still there, but you know, No, I know. Shop first and foremost. We're gonna need those. Thank you. Thank you. We'll have enough for 10 of those today. All right. Well, let's continue on. Nice, like, smooth song. Okay, so before we go, last time on the Goddess of Victory, NIKKE. So we ended up finding a new breed of it seemed like there's a new breed of rapture in the north that seemed to be consuming other raptures. At first I thought it was a heretic. When we got here, it appears to be a pack of wolf raptures. Unwa is basically dealing with the aftermath of the behemoth fight. She's going through a lot of doubt in her mind about that. She's like, why did it take Rappy to beat him? Am I really that behind? I think she's feeling a lot of harbor about, like, Absolute is perfect, Absolute is flawless. It's like, no, you got your ass beat and you lost to Rappy. And I think she's kind of dealing with that. And at the same time, it's clear that she's got some, like, either PTSD or some guilt with her gentle, cute little killing machine vestie. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's today's. Well, we're picking up from there where they ventured into the rapture lair. They were surrounded. Unwa makes a call, and it ends up the floor collapsing upon them. I think they've been split up basically at that point. Good grouping. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit. I don't think we need this many people. We'll do Emma.
If you need cover fire during battle, leave it to me.
You got it.
May I go with you?
Of course you can, sweetie.
Ready to go?
This should be more than enough for now. All right, let's go. Let's go!
I remember the day I first saw Unwa. It was also the day I was offered a spot in Elysian's elite squad, Absolute. Honestly, I thought joining that kind of squad would be a lot of pressure, so I was thinking about turning it down.
I can see that. It's basically like, are you ready to join Elysian's finest? Like, am I?
When I went to find Ingrid, she was meeting with another potential Absolute member. That's when I saw Unwa at the playground.
Well, answer me. What will you do going forward? I'm going to become perfect. Once I do, I will surely reclaim the surface.
Eyes that didn't despair at failure. Eyes that burned fiercely with anger and determination toward victory.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I can also see it like, Unwa strikes me just like as general perfectionist, and perfectionists hate when things don't go their way. So with like the fact that she's coming back, okay, and this also, I thought originally that this was the aftermath of the behemoth fight or something like that. I didn't realize this was way, way, way back in Absolute's history. But yeah, like that definitely, you know what, but you know what, the more I think about it, because I whiteboard my thoughts all the time, you guys, it's like, I say one thing, it's like, well, now that I have a, like, now that 5 seconds have passed and my brain has thought about it a little bit more, it's like, okay, it kind of makes sense. It does make a lot more sense, and it fits in with like how we interact with Unwa on the day-to-day, because she is a perfectionist. She hates when things don't go her way. She's highly demanding of the people she works with. She's been like that since the day we met. So like, if this is probably even before Commander Merc made his scene. The new hope has arrived. Anyway,
I truly wanted to see the girl with those eyes reclaim the surface. Why did you answer like that?
Cute. They're still on those swing sets, or maybe this is the, yeah, wait, no, they're not on the swing sets. This is when they were on the swing sets.
What? You said you'll become perfect and reclaim the surface.
Do you really need to ask that? Isn't reclaiming the surface what humanity's fighting for?
Still, people usually don't say that out loud, since hardly anyone really believes it's possible.
That was until I arrived, baby.
And I heard you used to be a commander, so you must have been up on the surface before.
Yeah, that was the other thing that really surprised me. Not that I'm like surprised at like a female commander. No, that's not the point. The point was like until that, I don't think we've read like a female commander. No, I think that was a shocker. It's like I almost thought my dumbass being like, maybe I missed the part where they said like only men can be commanders. I must have missed that, or like I felt like did I just miss something where they said like only men can become commanders? I guess they never said that. So, but it's also interesting, like, I guess it's not that unusual because like in terms of story, like we don't run into a lot of commanders. There's Anderson, there's us, of course, we're the main commander. There's Anderson, there's Noah, and then there's the legendary commander from Red Ash, you know, the legendary commander of the Goddess Squad. I think, yeah, and then like on occasion there's like, you know, Burning Gum, and then like for this part 1 there was that like rookie commander. Huh. I guess going forward it's like just assume that commanders can be men and women. Like why would you not, right? No? I guess, yeah, I guess the more I think about it, it's like there was never any indication that only men could be it. But given like who we've talked to and who we've experienced, maybe I was like, did I miss something? Did I miss like some sort of rule? Because they have the other rules around NIKKEs and squads and stuff, like, you know, max of 5 a squad, NIKKEs can't kill themselves, stuff like that, right?
Folks like you probably find it even harder to talk about something like that.
Too many people have died.
Huh?
Too many people have died for that damn surface reclamation. To make sure their deaths aren't in vain, someone has to take back the surface. That's all I'm fighting for.
I see.
You... No, I mean, are we in the same squad?
Huh? Yeah, I suppose. I'm Emma. What's your name?
Unwa. Call me Unwa.
Okay, so this is when they first met. Never mind. For some reason, I guess, again, like, I just assumed, like, well, this is the only time I've ever seen these two together on a swing set was part 1 of the story, but I guess, like, this is throwing back to the first meeting, which I guess is, like, the symbolism! Anyway.
In the end, that's why I decided to join Absolute as well. In some ways, I think I was captivated by her. I really thought she was amazing. In a world where failure had become the norm, I'd just been living day by day, settling for what I had. But for the first time, it felt like I had a real goal in life. And so, I spent my days training and going on missions alongside Unwa.
I'm Rappy.
Hi, Rappy.
Looking forward to working with you.
Then, I met Rappy. Nice to meet you. You're Vesty, right?
Oh, I am Vesty.
Yeah, that's what we asked.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too.
I also met Vesty. As Absolute slowly took shape, I thought my role was to be the kind of lubricant that helps those 3 fiery ones burn even brighter.
The gas to their flame, huh?
But somehow along the way, I found myself burning alongside them. I threw myself into their flames. Before I knew it, the entire Absolute squad had become something incredibly precious to me, just like everyone else in the squad. For perfection, for victory, I too felt like I could burn my life away. But Unwa.
Emma turns on the light in the dark room.
Don't turn on the lights.
Inside the room, Unwa's back is visible as she sits alone on the floor.
What are you doing sitting in the dark? You'll ruin your eyes.
Sorry. I want to be alone.
After Rappy suddenly left the squad, seeing Unwa's broken figure from behind, I just knew that no words of comfort could truly heal her heart. Okay.
This makes me wonder, like, if Emma still feels this way, or that this is going to be something that changes as well. Like, the impression I'm getting with this is that Emma's like, yeah, I don't know if she means it, but I feel like she's in a way putting herself down. But she's like, I'm just there to like ride to help people, you know, and even then I can throw myself into it just like them. But I can't help but feel like with her words, like she doesn't see herself as on the same level as Emma, as Unwa and Vesti, I wonder. Anyway. Emma turns off the lights again. She silently sits down behind Unwa, her back pressed against hers.
Emma,
Yes?
don't change. Never change.
Okay.
Emma looks at the light coming in through the ajar door. Aww. Man, Rappy really wrecked these three. I mean, I'm glad, you know, they held the grudge. I'm glad they made it up, but god damn, Rappy, you really fucked up. Through the crack in the door, Vesti's toes are visible.
I won't. I will never change. That's why I decided to quietly watch from the sidelines, as someone who's always there. Someone who doesn't change. Someone Unwa and Vesti can silently lean on. That's how I thought things would be. But Vesti started trying to change. After having a proper farewell with Rappy and gaining new strength, I thought maybe, just maybe, we could move forward too. Just like Vesti said.
Then why do you always do everything on your own, Unwa? I'm not who I used to be anymore. So why do you keep telling me to stay at the back? Is it because when I stayed behind to fight with Behemoth, I lost?
What?
Is that why you don't trust me anymore? Because I couldn't win back then?
Enough already. Stop whining, would you? You're getting in your own head.
Unwa, I know. This too is something our squad will overcome someday. If I quietly hold my ground this time as well, I'm sure those two will get back on their feet. But when? Vesti?
Commander. Sorry. I couldn't win. Please.
Unwa.
You're becoming quite irksome. Take this.
Hi, Behemoth. Nice to see you again. I mean, what? With the clamps! Alright. It's been a while. I get to say that again. I'm gonna say it one more time because I like saying it. Clamps! Anyway. Crystal spikes shoot up from the ground, piercing through Una's body.
Unwa.
After they all died, what was I supposed to do? Should I have thrown myself in the moment they collided and burned up with them? Or would it have been better to quietly hold Unwa as her flame faded away? Or was I right to stand back and watch from afar, believing that Unwa and Vesti would somehow find a way forward?
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm seeing it, at least.
Emma?
And that's why I think like she doesn't think very highly of herself.
Are you awake?
Hi, Signal.
Signal?
Even she seems surprised, like, Signal? What are you doing here, girl?
Battle start.
Well, let's try out Emma, because we did win. We did absolute. That's cool. Oh, LT is in, like, formation? Interesting. that reload animation. Sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot about the reload animation. All right.
You did great, Commander. Did you like the new scent?
Uh-huh. What are we talking about? Sorry, I was watching where that smoke came from. Oh. You okay, Emma?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Emma frantically looks around.
Are you okay?
But first, where are we?
A safe place from the raptures. I think.
Where are Unwa and Vesti?
Well,
They're not here.
Oh, hi, Boy Commander. Boy Mander, how you doing? Eagle?
They're not here?
yeah.
Signal. Can you tell me what happened while I was unconscious? So, to sum it up, when you were investigating Blacksmith's remains, you found signs of a battle. You followed the trail here, and that's when you ran into these two.
Yeah. They were fighting hard against a predator. So the scouts jumped right into the battle. But it didn't really make much of a difference.
Did we lose the others?
Predator?
I'm guessing that's the name for the wolf thing that we saw.
That's the name we've given to the special entities we're investigating.
That makes sense. Predator. Yeah.
Predator? That's a fitting name.
Yeah.
So what was the outcome of the battle?
Well, considering there's 2 NIKKEs missing, I'm gonna go with... Could have gone better.
Well, not long after Delta and I joined, another group of predators suddenly ambushed us, and things quickly went south. Delta said she'd try to hold them off. She used a grenade to collapse the passage
Yeah, Delta's here. Yeah, Delta should be with you, shouldn't she?
and managed to lure the predators away. Thanks to her, we barely managed to escape.
Noble sacrifice from Delta.
Since then, we haven't heard anything from Delta.
So that's when you sent the distress signal.
Yeah, I somehow managed to find a spot with the signal, though it cut out not long after. After sending out the distress signal, I started looking for an exit while avoiding the predators. Then all of a sudden, I heard an explosion. When I headed toward the sound,
That's when you found Emma?
I found you and Unwa lying there unconscious.
So it's... Because they were coming to find you guys. Yep, okay.
Just Unwa and I? What about Vesti?
I'm sorry. It was just the two of you there.
Since she's not here, I assume Unwa already woke up?
Yeah?
Knowing Unwa, she probably left me with you guys right after she woke up. Then went off alone to look for Vesti.
What? What are you talking about? That doesn't sound like Unwa. Stubborn, single-minded, doesn't want anyone to get in her way. That doesn't sound like the Unwa I know.
I tried to stop her, but
I guess you couldn't get past her stubbornness.
Stubborn? Name one time Unwa's been stubborn. Name one time.
By any chance, do you know which way Unwa went?
huh? You're going after Unwa? I might not be much help, but I'd like to come along.
No. Someone needs to stay back here to protect these two. I'll join up with Unwa and bring back Vesti and Delta. Then we'll all head back to the Ark together. Keep yourself well hidden in the meantime and lay low, okay?
But it's too dangerous to go alone.
So take this. Hands Emma's sword. Is like, Signal, great joke, but I have this giant Vulcan cannon. You realize that, right?
It'll be okay. I'm a member of Absolute after all. And I've decided I'm done waiting on the sidelines.
That a girl.
Okay, I'll protect these two.
Okay then. I'm counting on you to take good care of them.
Could you wait a moment? I'll draw you a map based on what I remember from wandering around.
Okay.
Thanks. I'd appreciate that.
Are you really going out there again? You're insane! It's a miracle you're even alive right now. If you go back out, you'll just get yourself killed.
Why? How are your glasses reflecting something like a cityscape when you're indoors, my dude? I'm just looking at that and be like, other than this like Shinji Ash body Shinji ass demeanor you have. I'm just like, how do these glasses work?
Your squad mates are probably long dead. Falcon, too. She pushed it too far. And in the end, she was all alone out there.
Poor Falcon.
Falcon?
Still, I have to go. My squad mates are definitely alive because we're absolute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they're alive. I believe that.
Leave.
You gotta believe, Eagle.
Do as you please. If it goes wrong, it's not on me.
You're gonna make great commander material. Maybe central government material.
Emma, here.
Signal hands the map to Enma.
Thanks. All right, I'll be off.
Eat techie boss. Oh, kiss out. Yeah.
I'll make sure they don't move an inch.
Man, I don't know. Maybe the week's catching up with me. I just can't stop yawning. I did get woken up a little bit early today because apparently, like, one of the, I guess, quote unquote fun things about Japan, I wouldn't call it fun. It's actually quite, I feel it quite scary, but like, I got woken up at like 4 today. And I didn't do it like naturally because like my circadian rhythm is fucked, but it's not that fucked. But I was like just sleeping. I'm like, because I sleep like this, you know, I'm like a little baby, you know, and I'm just sleeping and I'm like, what the? What woke me? Turns out there was a magnitude 5 earthquake in Ibaraki, which kind of shook me awake. Like usually it takes about a 4 or 5 to me to feel it. Like thankfully, a lot of Tokyo buildings are pretty built with standards where like a lot of this goes away, but still got to be very careful with it, I'd say. 1 second, what's going on here? Peter, what is this? Oh, okay, someone's like making some announcement. All right, no big deal. All right, anyway, let's keep going.
Based on Signal's map, it should be just past here.
Oh, so Signal gave you a map too? Oh God. Fine, you know, here I thought, you know, Signal and Emma had this special relationship. Oh, but I guess Signal will just make a map for anybody. Map whore. I don't know. Okay, that's where the bit went a little too far, but it's just like, oh, so you make a map for anyone, is it? Turning the corner, the concourse comes into view. Hopefully I'm not getting cut off. Like, I have a noise gate. Maybe I need to turn that off, but the concourse comes into view. Maybe I'm okay. Alva particle generators are installed throughout the area.
The land of the mage, huh? I always wondered why the land of the mage had a 100% alpha particle concentration. But now I get it. If we want to avoid the alpha particle generators and get back to the point where Signal found us...
First of all, that's a really cool name for an area. Second of all, I wonder if that's why Brunhilde has such problems with technology, because she's been soaked in alpha particles with 100% density. Is that why she has such problems with technology? Food for thought. Unwa enters a nearby room. Inside there are various old-fashioned weapons. This is already the 3rd armory she's come across on the way here. Most of the weapons have been left unattended for a long time. It can no longer function properly.
First the alpha particle generators, now these old weapons.
Quite a mystery.
What exactly were they gearing up to fight? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
Unwa picks up a sniper rifle. You got a PSG-1? You can use that against sniper. Oh wait, sorry, wrong game. As she shoulders it, she checks her condition. It's her, like last we checked, a predator got into her arm pretty good, so is her arm still shredded? Her injured arm trembles, barely holding on.
Still, I can handle the recoil. I can fight a little longer.
The bullet hits a sprinkler-like device, but no water comes out.
Nothing useful here. Now then.
Unhwa gently picks up the smoke grenade. After taking a deep breath, she tosses it outside the room. The smoke quickly fills the passage. Unhwa takes cover and holds her breath. A moment later, the smoke slowly settles. A faint silhouette appears from within the smoke.
So you were here after all.
I'm doing it right here. Kill me! As if sensing their presence had been revealed, gunfire rains down from the other side. Unhwa returns fire and quickly scans the situation outside. 3 predators appear. Advancing through the smoke in a formation that looks strikingly familiar to Unhwa.
FF formation?
Final Fantasy? I love that game.
They're not even Lord class, yet these raptors are using this kind of formation?
They learned it from watching you. With a low mechanical hum, the predator in front charges fiercely at Unhwa. The other predators stand in the way, as if providing cover. Then, one slams into the wall Unhwa had been hiding behind, and it crumbles on impact. Uh-oh. Clever girls, or boys.
Enemy ahead!
I'm not sure if raptors can identify as they, them, so I'll just assume. But if they do, right? No biggie on my part. I do not know the predator's pronouns.
Commander, did you like the new scent?
Footsteps crush broken debris underfoot. It's followed by a stomach-churning mechanical whir. More footsteps follow, then silence. For a brief moment, the air seems to ripple, and a predator emerges. So much more red. It sprays bursts of gunfire into likely hiding spots, as it carefully scans the armory. After circling the room for a while, it tilts its head. Then it steps over to the debris and moves towards the exit. At that moment,
See you in hell.
Unhwa deactivates her camouflage. She's got stealth camouflage? Cool. An armor-piercing round bores through the predator's chest.
1 down. 2 to go. Not much time before the smoke clears. Better wrap this up fast.
Unhwa steps out slowly, keeping her rifle in front of her. Amid the smoke, a faint silhouette appears in the distance.
Another one?
As Unhwa quickly twirls her body, something pounces on her. Uh-oh. A predator bares its teeth and attempts to bite her. I'ma bite ya. She barely manages to shove the muzzle of her gun into its mouth, narrowly avoiding a fatal wound. However, she's gradually overwhelmed by its strength.
Damn it!
Unhwa draws her combat knife and stabs into the predator's eye. I don't think it liked that. But the predator doesn't back down, and aims the machine gun mounted on its shoulder at Unhwa. At that moment, the crack of gunfire rings out, driving the predator back. She made it!
I made it in time.
Emma?
Mind if I join in? I'll take the front. So watch my back, okay? Don't worry about their optical camouflage. I've already deployed the jammers. Let's do this.
Alright.
Encounter!
She said the thing! Encounter!
Battle start.
All right, here we go.
Nothing to worry about.
Just gonna spray and pray.
Sorry, this is taking a while, isn't it?
That's fine. You know, I mean, you're killing them too fast for the rapture, the computer to keep up. It's okay. It's all good. Victory! I did it.
All clear.
Good job.
3 predators neutralized. Whew. Are you okay?
Well, as you can see,
She like opens her, tries to raise her arm. It's kind of dangling. Yeah. She raises her left arm with much difficulty. Hey, at least it's attached.
You're not looking so great.
it's still moving, so I can fight just fine.
Your arm's off.
I'll replace the part after we return.
Then you're not okay at all.
Mm-hmm.
We'll head to where Signal found us. From there, we'll track Vesti's trail.
If only Snow White were here, she would like jam a fresh part, rapture part into Unwa.
And regroup with her. If possible, we'll confirm Delta's status before heading back.
You're gonna keep going in that condition?
If that's clear, let's move out.
Unwa walks past Emma and steps into a dark passage. Sigh indeed, girl. Flames belch out from the muzzle of Unwa's rifle. Another predator collapses. Another one bites the dust. I gotta admit, like, it seems like so far these predator raptors are crafty, but they're not exactly harder to kill than other raptors. I guess they're Lord class, not Tyrant.
It's never ending.
I gotta figure out that hierarchy. Is it Lord, Tyrant, Heretic? Lord, Tyrant, Heretic, Queen? I think that's the phylum or the kingdom hierarchy.
Are you picking up any more of them?
There's nothing within my detection range, at least.
So it's a battle of attrition.
Unwa approaches the predator's corpse.
The 2 machine guns on their shoulders are just auxiliary weapons. Their main weapons are blades shaped like fangs and claws.
You mean their teeth, Unwa? And their claws?
As long as we maintain our distance, they're not hard to handle. But their optical camouflage and jamming make things tricky.
Also, Unma, you felt it too, right? These raptures are quite different from any we faced before.
I mean, they're certainly unique, but what do you mean by that, Emma?
Yeah. These things understand tactics.
Oh, right, that is true. They have, like, formations.
They might not pull off complex maneuvers, but they've got the hunting strategies down.
Well, I imagine they're, like, very much akin to, like, wolves, right? Like, in nature, wolves can do the same thing, right? Not, like, complicated strategies, but they have ways to, like, hunt, and they know how to, like, corner prey and stuff.
They've probably been hunting raptors and NIKKEs with those skills. Devouring their cores to grow stronger.
Where could they have been hiding all this time? Using tactical moves is one thing, but I really doubt raptures that grow by eating cores are recorded in the ARC database, right?
Well, just by looking at the map drawn by that guy aboard Mother Whale, you can tell the surface is full of unknowns. So it's not surprising that things like that exist. After all, there were no records of Behemoth or Leviathan in the Ark until recently either.
That's because of me.
I guess that's true.
I'm worried about Vesti. We're almost at the place where Signal found us. Let's hurry.
After completely destroying the core of a fallen predator, Unwa moves forward again. Her pace is noticeably slower than before.
Honestly, who's supposed to be worrying about whom here?
Wah, wah, wah. I don't know.
Battle start.
Self-parking for my UFO? Perfect.
It's done.
How's she gaining healing? Is that Signal or Yuiha?
Mission clear. Good job.
Thanks. Thanks, Judge. At the end of the passage, the ceiling has caved in, revealing a concourse torn in half.
So, this is the upper floor we fell from, huh? Wow. We fell from that high up? There's gotta be a way back. Right?
There's gotta be a way.
Considering that the predator snuck up on us from behind, there must be a through route.
I heard food route, like a food route or something like that. Like, yeah, there's gotta be a way to get food down here. A through route.
An underground facility like this has to have an exit somewhere too.
Well, yeah, I imagine multiple just in case of emergency.
At any rate, we'll think about that later. For now, let's focus on finding Vesti.
Yeah.
Even after searching every nook and cranny of the concourse, no trace of Vesti is found.
Unwa, I don't think she's here.
Captain Obvious.
Before we move on, let's get ourselves patched up a bit first.
Thud. Unwa slams her fist into the debris.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Emma grabs Unwa's wrist.
Unwa, stop! That's enough.
Flop. Unwa's arm hangs down limply.
Let's move. We have to. Vesti must be beyond the debris. We'll find her on the other side. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, but how exactly are you going to get through all that rubble?
We'll break through somehow.
Okay, but how?
We'll figure it out.
She is getting panicky.
Unwa, do you really think that's the right thing to do?
We don't have time for this. Let's move.
We can't go. No, actually, we won't.
What?
I can't follow orders from a commander who doesn't even understand the situation and says the plan is to just figure it out somehow.
Ooh.
What did you just...
I mean...
Look at the state you're in. Okay, say we somehow manage to get past that rubble in our current condition and find Vesti. Then what?
Yeah, then what, huh?
How exactly are you going to help Vesti with that wrecked arm and those slowed legs?
I don't have time to worry about that. If we waste even a second in a situation like this...
Deep down, you think Vesti's already dead, don't you?
I mean, she's not wrong, Unwa, with the way you're acting.
You're convinced she couldn't possibly survive on her own. That the moment she got separated from us, she'd be helplessly devoured by a predator.
No.
No, I mean, just because she's adorably small and precious and a little doesn't make her any less of a killing machine. That's true, by the way. Like, she's a ferocious monster, but like, you know, don't tell anyone.
You think that she's doomed if she doesn't have you by her side. Because you don't trust her. No, that's why you're pushing yourself harder than usual.
I skipped the line there, Emma, my bad.
Because you don't trust her. No, you don't trust us. That's why you're pushing yourself harder than usual. You're the leader of the Absolute Squad. The one who should believe more than anyone that we're perfect. But you don't, do you?
Never again. I never want to see someone precious to me end up like that.
Aww, Unwa.
I never want to lose like that again. Even if it means pushing myself too far. If it's for a perfect victory, then no one must get hurt. No one!
Why? Why is it that no one is allowed to get hurt?
Well, obviously.
Because, like, you know, when you're doing a fight and it says, like, one of the get the 3 stars, you have to take no damage. We're failing the no damage run so far, Emma. What don't you get? You know what? I think you need to step down as commander of Absolute for, like, a little bit. I think...
So, did we end up losing?
What?
Vesti's body got torn in half, and everything's a complete mess. So, will Absolute lose and call it quits?
That's...
Oh, that's dirty, but effective. With a loud explosion, part of the debris blocking the path collapses.
That explosion!
It's Vesti.
I recognize those kabooms anywhere.
Huh?
There's our little killing machine. See, she's fine.
Unwa. Emma?
Vesti rises from the rubble and looks up at the collapsed ceiling.
Where am I?
I guess this is a couple, like an hour or so,
Our
Rebecca.
missiles are being jammed! Everyone, brace for impact!
I hate when my missiles get jammed, although it's good when I have toast. Okay. Aww.
What should I do? Is it because of me? Unwa? Emma?
Vesti frantically looks around.
They're not here. Unwa? Emma? Oh, is no one there?
Is nobody here? But nobody came. Vesti looks up at the collapsed ceiling.
No way. Inside there? They can't be. No. Unwa. Emma. Answer me.
Vesti runs towards the rubble.
You're not under here, are you?
Vesti desperately begins digging through the debris.
Emma. Unwa. You're not in here, right? You can't be here. You can't be. Please. Please, 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 please.
Aww.
Unwa?
Vesti looks in the Vesti looks in the direction the sound comes from. Oh, hi, Delta! At the end of the passage connected to the concourse, Delta lies collapsed in the darkness.
Delta?
Vesti?
Hi, Delta. Delta's legs are bent at unnatural angles, leaving her unable to move. Her arms are clearly damaged, too, as she can't even lift the gun lying beside her.
Oh. Delta.
Vesti runs toward Delta.
Vesti!
Delta raises her only working arm and signals to Vesti.
Trap. Retreat.
Vesti quickly scans the area around Delta,
Oh.
but there's nothing in sight.
What should I do?
Vesti hesitates. Should she go in alone and attempt to rescue Delta? Or should she find Unwa and Emma first, then go back for her?
So, don't be scared. So long as we use the most perfect tactics, no matter the enemy or situation, we will always clinch a flawless victory. That's what makes us the Absolute Squad.
That's right.
That's right. That's right, I'm a member of the Absolute Squad! Vesti steels herself.
I can't back down.
Vesti charges towards Delta.
Vesti!
Screech? Wait, is that what she's wearing under that robe? Okay. Alright. Vesti skids to a stop in front of Delta.
No matter the enemy or situation, we will always clinch a flawless victory.
As if on cue, glowing red eyes emerge from the room connected to the passage.
Because that's what Absolute does.
Vesti flings aside her shawl. Beneath, the countless scopes emit guiding lasers towards the sea of red eyes.
Missile container online.
The horde of predators charges at Vesti all at once.
Fire!
A volley of missiles is launched. I didn't realize that's what she had under the outfit. The shawl. Oh
Make
boy.
sure they don't move an inch.
That's a very risque outfit. I have to go talk to Ingrid. Tactical Mom is like, Tactical Mom, what is the tactical upgrade with that outfit? Can you explain it to me? I'd be curious what her response would be. She could give me like a classic mom answer. It'd be something like, I thought it would look cute on her.
You did great, Commander. Did you like the new scent?
The new scent boob sweat. I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do? I see that. I'm like, what do you want me to say? Anyway. Looks like we're coming up on a break. So after this, if there's not another end up, I'll probably just take a quick break. And we'll continue the story of part 2 afterward. Thanks everybody for sticking around, having some fun, spending some time here. Appreciate it. You know, maybe a little premature, but I appreciate it. Let's just see. Victory! Victory! Signal's got a very gentle voice. She's very precious. I like the bunnies and stuff. Bunnies. All right. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. So that gives me some time to go take a pee break and everything. Thanks everybody for sticking around, coming by. Appreciate it. I'll see you on the other side. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm back. And better than ever. All right, I'm back. And better than ever, but better. Man, that AC is going off pretty cold. I spent a lot of Mon today on AC. I noticed. Gee, I can't imagine why. Although, to be fair, this year's summer has been compared to last year's incredibly mild. Like, it's still been hot. Don't get me wrong, but like there was a lot of time in last year where like it stuck and hung around in like the high 30s to low 40s. We've had a couple like days of 40, but like nothing like too insane. So I've been kind of happy with how things have turned out. So we'll go from there. All right, looks like we're almost done from the ad break. Thanks to everybody for sticking through. Anyway. All right, thanks everybody. Welcome back. Let's continue. All right. We just loaded all the
The
missiles.
sounds are getting closer. We're almost there.
Yeah, I'm picking up a signal further down the passage.
How many?
Not many. 2 predators. And 2 NIKKEs fighting them. Though, it looks like only one of them is actually moving.
How are you able to pick that up, Emma?
2 NIKKEs, but only one is moving? Prepare for battle.
Roger.
Prepare for battle. With their weapons reloaded, the 2 enter the passage. At the end of the passage, Unhwa sees it. Vesti pushes an incoming enemy away with her shawl. Damn, she's in murder mode. And slams her missile launcher straight into it. Die. Die. She can't even be like super psychotic. She's just die. 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 She's still murderous though. God, that quivering lip, that's the grr phase. Anyway. Vesti's attack blasts off the predator's lower jaw. After confirming one enemy is down, she charges quickly at the next. Someone was like, that's not technical.
Just doesn't want to stay still. She's not like us.
She's not like most girls.
You think that she's doomed if she doesn't have you by her side. Because you don't trust her. No. You don't trust us. That's why you're pushing yourself harder than usual. You're the leader of the Absolute Squad. The one who should believe more than anyone that we're perfect. But you don't, do you?
Vesti.
Unhwa! Let's get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot it.
Well then, shall we face it together?
Let's go together. That reload animation, yo. That reload animation. Get out of here.
Mission clear. Good job.
Thank you.
Are you two okay?
I think so. Well, I mean, define okay.
Unhwa! Emma!
Aww.
You're here. Thank you for saving me.
You're alive. That's a relief.
Good job, Vesti. You done good, kiddo. Hey, you done good, kiddo. If you were right here, like, pat your head and, like, maybe give you a noogie. Like, you done good, kid. Vesti slumps to the ground.
You were doing so well just now, so what's wrong? Feeling tired already?
I'm so relieved.
Close enough.
Unhwa,
Delta, give me a damage report. Both my arm and leg parts are damaged. Moving unassisted is impossible. Understood. Signal briefed me. Did you find anything else of note while you were on your own? Among the predators, I identified one that stands out as an alpha. When I first encountered it, it was heavily damaged and its core was exposed.
Uh-oh.
I lost track of it during pursuit, but when it reappeared, it had fully recovered. There may be multiple such alphas.
Really? The alphas have, like, regenerative properties?
But after continued reconnaissance in this area, none others have appeared. Based on this, I assess that the damaged entity possesses regenerative ability.
Okay.
That must be the first one we saw.
That's right. It devoured the alpha's core and transformed into a new alpha.
Interesting.
So that's what it was. That means they don't have regenerative abilities.
They kind of just reincarnate or something?
That's a small relief. But we can't be sure just yet.
Right. Vesti.
Yeah. Oh, Unwa, I was wrong.
I'm sorry.
Aww.
Huh?
Buh. You've already stun locked her.
What for?
Buh.
This was entirely my fault.
Unwa?
Are you okay?
I want you to take Delta and return to the survivors' camp. If it's you as you are now, I'm sure you can handle any unexpected situation and get out safely. I'll cover you.
Why?
What do you mean, why? It was my decision to come in here from the start. It's entirely my fault. So, I'm the one who has to take responsibility.
You're taking responsibility?
I'm so...
Stop saying you're sorry.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
Don't apologize to me. Unwa, don't say things like that.
Vesti.
That's not what you should be saying to me right now. You should be yelling at me for not following your orders.
She's like, I want the old one back.
Screaming at me for ruining the whole mission. Telling me not to act on my own and make my own decisions. That's the Unwa I know.
I want to be bullied. I don't know. Like, okay. I'm a little confused here, but Vesti looks Unwa in the eye.
So don't say things like that. Don't say it was a mistake to... Trust me. Don't say you thought I was weak. I'm not some NIKKE you have to protect. But instead, I am the strongest monster you can unleash. The best weapon you could ever ask for.
Vesti.
Emma looks Unwa in the eye.
Unwa, we're part of Absolute too. For our perfect selves, for a perfect victory, we're ready to risk everything. No matter how many times we fail again and again, we're ready to stand back up and risk our lives.
Emma.
So I'm going to ask you again. Unwa, did we fail? When we faced countless unknown enemies, whose strength we couldn't measure, did we end up failing in the end? If the counters hadn't been there that day, do you think we would have lost?
As you know, the surface is teeming with formidable enemies. Our reality as humanity is that we must endlessly face unknown foes, whose strength cannot be measured. And yet, despite all this, do you still wish to reclaim the surface? Do you intend to head up to the surface once more? Are you no longer afraid of failure? Well, answer me. What will you do going forward?
I'm going to become perfect. Once I do, I will surely reclaim the surface with the most perfect tactics. No matter the enemy, no matter the situation, even if I fail, even if I fall, even if this body is torn apart, I will grit my teeth, get back up, and tear the raptures apart. I will absolutely, perfectly claim victory, no matter what.
Good. If that's your resolve, then I'll give you the chance to have perfect squad mates. A chance to fight alongside squad mates who never lose.
Hi, Jim. Welcome in. Thank you for the boat. Appreciate it.
Perfect squad mates?
The perfect squad mates.
Will you join the Absolute Squad?
Yes. You've been running your mouth for a while now.
Hope you're doing well. I summoned for Unwa 4 multis. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Oh, 0 golds. Ah, my bad. I spoke too soon. My bad, Jam. My bad.
No, we'll never lose. We'll definitely win.
That's more like it.
I mean, I'm proud of you guys. I mean, you didn't win. I won. But, like, yeah. I think you're gonna be just fine. I think you're all gonna be just fine.
What a fool I was.
Why did they bleep that? That's new. Did she say something more like inappropriate? I'm wondering. I don't know why they bleeped that, but you know, I mean, it's okay. It's fine. You know.
To keep everyone safe, I took it all on myself. Acting alone, fixing everything alone, and sacrificing myself.
Yeah, you know, me and my premature stuff. I gotta stop being prematurely congratulatory.
Honestly, this tactic is nothing but amateurish.
Smacked. Unwa slaps both her cheeks with her hands.
Unwa?
Oh my. Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
Don't say you're sorry.
From now on, I won't ever repeat some pathetic stunt that only a weakling would pull.
Which cheek shift up? I think she meant these ones, which cheeks, but you know, leave it to your imagination, right? You know, you gotta leave it up to, you gotta leave a little something for them, right?
Pathetic?
That's right.
Unwa looks at Vesti and Emma.
We are the best of the best.
In the event story, this is... I think this is either 8 or 9, Jam. We're getting there.
We are absolute.
Yeah.
Yeah!
That's right.
We won't fail again. Whether it's Behemoth, the Predators, or whatever else comes our way. Regardless of the enemy or the situation, we will win, no matter what. For that perfect victory,
Yeah.
we'll do whatever it takes to make it happen.
Spelled a little differently, but yeah.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Just say the word and I'll kill them all.
Well, you know, like, I'm glad you guys are getting along.
Let's go back.
Just say the word and I'll kill everything that you want me to. I'm gonna need you to...
Enemy ahead.
Best I'm gonna need you to turn it down from like an 11 to like a 9 or something. You know. Let's stick with Raptures. Although, like... This makes me wonder, like, how Absolute feels about the counters in general. I mean, I know that Vesti and Unwa like us. I mean, Vesti and Emma like us. I don't think they hate us, but they definitely... I think this entire team sees us as rivals now. That's for sure. They're like, you beat Behemoth this time, we'll beat him next time. It's like, well...
Victory.
I mean, okay, so there you go. I'm on 1-9. I mean, I'm glad you're gonna beat... I'm glad you're gonna be there for it, but you know.
Equipment check complete. Weapon condition? Good too. Got the map Signal gave us. So, are we all set now?
Vesti looks down the passage she must take. A few hours ago, in the temporary shelter inside the bunker.
At that time, Unwa said stuff like, best of the best, and we're absolute.
She did say those things. I was there.
It really was like something straight out of a movie.
Again, Delta, I mean, it's the same with the boy Mander. How are your glasses reflecting stuff when you're indoors? Kind of curious.
Wow, no way. There was such an intense moment.
It's better than some of your K-dramas.
It really does sound like something straight out of a movie.
Both of you, shut it.
Unwa, are you okay?
Be-
Your face is really red.
She blushing.
Mind your own business.
It's been a while since I've seen Unwa shaking like this.
It certainly has.
Hee 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 hee. Hee hee ha ho ho.
All right. Looks like everyone's body is in working order for now.
That's good.
So quit babbling and focus. Operation briefing starts now.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
According to both Signal's map and what we personally saw on the way back, the only exit from this bunker is...
Unwa points to a spot on the map.
here, at 6 o'clock.
Is that the one we came in through?
Yes. All the other routes had either collapsed or been blocked off by debris.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
So here's the plan. Starting now, we'll escape through the exit at 6 o'clock. while simultaneously blowing up this bunker.
This place?
You gonna blow it sky high?
There's still too much we don't know about these predators. All we've managed to figure out so far is that their appearance and behavior are very wolf-like. There seems to be an alpha among them. And when it's in danger, a lower-ranking being devours its core and inherits its position.
Yeah, you know. Again, they're very much like in nature. Like the elder wolf eventually loses to the younger wolf, and that new younger wolf becomes the new alpha.
The only other thing we know is that, fortunately, they don't seem to have regenerative abilities.
No, they just kind of eat each other for sustenance.
That said, it's all still speculation. We can't be certain. The worst part is, we're right in the middle of their battlefield. We don't even have an accurate count of how many are hiding in here. That's why we need to change the battlefield. We reduce their numbers as much as possible and lure them onto our ground. That comes first. And to do that, we have to take out this safe den of theirs and force them into a situation where they have no choice but to come out. Their invisibility is a headache, but their physical specs aren't that impressive. If we bring the bunker down and bury them, they won't be able to dig themselves out. Once we're out of here and the place is leveled, we track down the Alpha and hit it with everything we've got. The Alpha! If they truly resemble wolves, the moment their Alpha is taken down, the others will panic. That's when we strike.
I'm trying to figure out this plan. I think I'm following along. The only thing I have a question about is, like, couldn't you have just taken out the entire bunker with the Alpha?
And if we eliminate a bunch of the lower ranking ones when we destroy the bunker, that'll make our job easier later.
Okay, I guess they're anticipating that they're not going to get them all, but the idea is to get as many as possible when they collapse the bunker.
Precisely. So when we bring down the bunker, we have to bury as many as possible.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
As for this job, it'll go to Vesti.
Yep, she's good at blowing shit up.
Huh?
You'll do it.
Oh. Do I just kill all of them?
Yep.
That's right. Use every last ounce of firepower you've got. Raise this place to the ground. Don't take your eyes off the target until it's utterly destroyed. Even if it feels like your body is about to fall apart, show those monsters who the real monster is.
Got it.
Emma, back Vesti up. Stay alert and watch for any hostiles approaching her.
Roger that.
Signal, Delta, and I will focus on getting these two out through the exit. Signal.
Yes.
When you're near the entrance, focus on sending a signal to the Unlimited squad. Get them to come provide support.
Got it.
Delta, you focus on getting these two out. You're not in any condition to be doing anything more than that. Understood.
Are we really going to get out of here? On our own?
Of course. We're the only ones here, aren't we?
But if we wait for the support squad to arrive...
Don't be a fool. How would backup even know to come here?
But... what if we fail trying to get out of here?
So, because you're scared of failing, you won't even try? If you're gonna give up, do it alone.
Damn.
You can stay behind alone for all I care.
Damn, cold-blooded.
No way.
Then shut up and start moving.
She's so mean, but whatever.
That's your only job right now.
Okay.
Eagle,
Yes?
focus on protecting this weakling.
Damn.
All you need to think about is firing on any and all approaching predators.
Got it.
I'll bring up the rear. Watch for anyone tailing us. And provide cover for everyone. Further specifics will be shared individually if needed.
Okay.
That clear to everyone?
Roger.
I think I got it all, but it sounds like everybody's got a clear, distinct role.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes.
I got it.
Okay.
You got it. At present.
Phew.
Are you nervous?
Huh?
What the heck? Why are you so surprised?
Because you're usually not nice.
Unwa, is that really you?
Obviously. Who else would it be?
Unwa? Sorry, you asked so kindly that I...
Vesti,
Yeah?
I've never once thought of you as a replacement for her.
Oh,
Oh.
So show me.
Oh, look at that smile.
Show me what a beast you are. Give those creatures a taste of their own medicine.
Become my cute little murder bot.
Show them who the real monster is. I believe in you.
okay. Yes, I got it.
That's the spirit.
Good. Head pat, 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 pat.
Emma,
Who's a little killer? Who's my little killer?
Don't worry about me. I'll make sure this is a complete success.
okay. Then, Operation Tactical Upgrade. Commencing now.
Commencing now. Somewhere back in the arc, Ingrid's like, I love it!
All right, everyone. Let's relax and get started.
Perfect name!
I just need a short break to relax.
I don't like the fact that these guys are coming, these volleyball pinecone guys. Uma Musume Season 3. What's your verdict on it, Jam? And Uma Musume content's getting really on. Starting Season 4, Cinderella Grey. Does each season focus on a specific horse? Is that what's going on?
Mission clear. Good job.
Not as good as 2, but it was good. Does each season focus on this particular horse? That Season 4 title. Ah, okay. I guess that makes sense. That's kind of your 3 point. And I'm guessing it's a standard anime season, so like 12 episodes. Inside the dark bunker, the group leaves the survivor camp and rushes forward. Yeah, 12 or 13 usually. Red eyes begin closing in from all sides, accompanied by a low metallic rumble. 2 core?
Straight ahead.
That's cool.
I'll intercept.
Leading the charge, Emma and Vesti move in to intercept it. Missiles erupt from Vesti, racing straight towards the glowing red eyes.
Die.
Die!
Die.
Die!
I said die.
What? What was that? Oh, I think she told me to die! And I'll never get to hear the end of that because they're dead. First 3 seasons do focus on some kind of the side horses a little bit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I think like having like every episode be completely about only one horse would be a little difficult. So having a couple side stories here and there is not a bad thing necessarily. But I'm glad that there's like there's like at least a main focus. So Cinderella Grey is Season 4. How many seasons are there? Now you've got me looking at this. Uma Musume seasons. There's only, I guess, 4 seasons? Season 1, Season 3, and then Season 4. Alright. 4 seasons, 1 to 2 movies. Okay. Cinderella. Cinderella. Ugh. Oh, Cinderella Grey seems cute. Anyway, great. Glad to hear. Well, I learned something today. Behind them, Delta and Eagle flank the terrified male commander with their guns trained on the surroundings.
Left flank clear. No incoming targets.
The scent of urine can be found as the boy Mander wets himself. Oh, it's Ogre recap? It's the beast, right?
Nothing on the right either.
Do we really need to keep running so fast?
Come on, Commander. I want to believe in you, but you're not giving me any reason to. The gray monster. Nah. For the back signal runs while desperately trying to establish communication.
Please connect.
At the back of the group, Unwa brings up the rear.
All pursuers eliminated. Don't slow down. Keep running.
Yes.
At Unwa's command, they press forward, taking down any predators in their path.
Up the stairs ahead. Confirmed target location.
That's the escape route.
Any ambushes waiting for us? I'll check.
I'll check. Emma steps forward, making her way up the stairs. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. A hail of bullets rains down. A pair of red eyes appears midway up the stairs.
1 unit spotted.
The predator charges at Emma.
Clear.
Thanks, Unwa. I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's switch to Formation R.
Roger.
Ooh, Formation R.
Okay.
Unwa sprints forward and takes position behind Vesti and Emma.
They begin to ascend the stairs. Everyone, follow us.
The team sprints up the stairs, with Vesti and Emma leading the way.
Unwa, I got a connection.
This is unlimited
Lumilia.
signal.
Ludmilla, can you hear me?
Ludmilla.
There's static, but can't hear.
This is Signal. There are 7 members here, including the Absolute Squad. We are currently trapped inside the bunker, but we're now making our way toward the exit. Please send support. I'll relay our coordinates to you.
Roger. Hang in a little long.
Roger that.
Glad we got through. Now then.
Vesti and Emma climb into the midpoint of the stairs, where the Predator once stood.
Should we stop here?
Yeah, this should be good enough.
They stop, turn around. Emma and Vesti aim their guns toward the rear of the group.
The rest of you, hurry up the stairs. Leave this to us.
Are you two really planning on staying here?
Yeah, that's the plan, isn't it?
But we can't just leave you behind.
Unwa runs towards the exit, leaving Emma and Vesti behind.
What are you doing? Stay sharp and follow me.
Hi, Shizu. Welcome in. Thank you for the boat.
Okay. Let's go, Eagle.
What?
Bleh. Don't you want me? Emma and Vesti don't look back at Unwa's retreating figure.
Okay.
How you doing, Shizu? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Seeing them move, Soldier EG also took off running outside.
It feels pretty good to be trusted, doesn't it?
Sure
Vesti?
doesn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it feels really great.
I'm sure it does.
Since our leader has chosen to put her faith in us.
Emma fires at a pair of red eyes crawling up the stairs.
Let's go all out, huh?
Alright, time to destroy everything. She proceeds to unleash a barrage of gunfire forward. Red eyes start to emerge from the dark tunnel. Oh boy, it's still here. Just as dozens of red eyes are about to descend upon Emma and Vesti.
Unwa believes in us. We mustn't.
Uh-oh, whoosh! Vesti flings aside her shawl. Dozens of scopes hidden underneath emit guiding lasers in all directions. She's got 1,000 eyes! Dozens of red laser beams fill the entire bunker.
I will kill them all.
There's the little murder machine. Alright. I'm sorry not doing well, Cheezer, but I'm always glad to see you all the same.
Battle start.
Kind of just working our way through this, working our way downtown, walking fast and all that.
Hang on just a sec.
Boom. All right. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
You did great, Commander. Did you like the new scent?
Again, I don't know what this new scent is. You have to explain it to me like I'm 5 later, Emma. Anyway, moving on.
We're finally outside.
You did nothing and you earned freedom. Good job, Boy Mander.
We made it.
A massive tremor shakes the ground, followed by explosions rumbling from within the bunker.
That sounded so loud.
Yep, that's what a lot of missiles does, actually. We made it. Get sniped.
Snap out of it. Stop dawdling and move aside. The mission isn't over yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Signal. Delta. Pull back with those two and keep an eye on the perimeter.
Yeah, get them out of here.
What? But we can still help with... Zip it. You might have been patched up, but you're still injured. You're still far from being able to fight at full capacity. I won't be able to protect you and fend off those things at the same time. Understood.
Understood, but I wanted to help.
But I can at least act as an operator.
No. Establishing communication with the Unlimited Squad is your top priority.
Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Thank you for the care package. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Under these conditions, that takes
Yep,
precedence.
I'm looking forward to it. I talked about it earlier. So special start time as well, Jam, since you're here. Special start time on Saturday because we peeking. We peeking with our resident sea serpent and one of her friends, the Baka Baka.
Okay, understood.
Stay hidden.
Should be fun. I'm actually looking forward to it a lot. It should be
Use
fun.
decoys if you have to.
Nessie? Yeah, that's right. The legendary Nessie. They're probably my #1 supporter.
Just make sure not to set any up here. We're taking this bunker down.
We're taking it down.
What? We can't deploy decoys here, but all the raptures will congregate in this area.
Eagle, I don't want to be mean, but were you listening to the plan?
That's the point.
Yeah. That's exactly what she was trying to do. It's called strategery.
That's the point? You're gonna get yourself killed.
So we weren't at risk of dying all those other times?
She's got you there.
Get a grip, weakling. Failure and death have always been the surface's stalwart companions. If you're not willing to put your life on the line, you'll never achieve anything.
Yeah, quit being a bitch, boy Mander.
You got that?
You don't even have a wound in your stomach yet. Calm down.
That may be true, but
If that's gotten through your thick skull, shut your trap and scram.
She is merciless.
Because this is our mission. And we're going to do whatever it takes to succeed.
okay.
Okay.
Understood. Don't get yourself killed out there.
We'll meet up with the Unlimited Squad and return to back you up.
Just focus on keeping yourself alive for now.
We will.
All right, we should get going too.
Okay.
Okay. That's all you said, dude. Come on. Anyway, whatever. Signal and Delta go off to find a place to hide.
They're staking their lives for the sake of one mission. I get that they're an elite squad, but surely they don't actually think they stand a chance against those numbers. I don't get it.
Commander, are you coming?
Oh, yeah.
Eagle and the commander follow Signal and Delta.
All right then.
Unwa quickly moves to a higher vantage point where she can see the bunker entrance and takes position. She points her rifle at the entrance, from which explosions can still be heard emanating, and peers through her scope. I believe. Thick plumes of smoke pour out from the entrance of the bunker. Through her scope, the first thing Unwa sees is Emma and Vesti bursting through the wall of smoke. Bang. The head of the Predator, hot on Emma and Vesti's heels, is blown apart. Unwa then fires 3 shots in rapid succession, dropping 3 more Predators. Damn, she's a deadeye.
Whoa! Even with all this smoke, she's nailing every shot.
Very impressive.
Both of you cut the chit-chat and back me up.
Emma and Vesti climb up the slope and join Unwa. Vesti glances towards the bunker entrance and speaks up.
I don't see any more coming out. Did we get them all?
I don't think that's likely.
It's more likely they're like, hey, maybe we should stop going up this stairway because we seem to die.
The air, it's shimmering.
Camouflage?
They've got optical camouflage. Vesti, make more smoke.
Oh, on it.
Vesti launches a missile in a straight line, the guidance system rendered useless by the jammer. Delicious jam. The missile strikes the ground, exploding into a thick billow of smoke.
Darn. I thought I'd at least take down one of them.
She's got a little,
Don't beat yourself up. The point was to create a smoke screen.
Emma, Can you track their movements through the smoke?
Hmm.
No, I mean, track their movements.
Roger that.
She's like, Emma lowers the machine gun she's holding. Then she pulls a pistol from her coat.
I won't be able to land a perfect shot. You know that, right?
All I need is the direction. That'll be enough.
Emma carefully tracks the subtle flow of the air currents in the smoke created by Vesti's missiles. She fires a single shot from her pistol at a specific spot. Unwa fires immediately after. A predator collapses as its optical camouflage dissipates.
Wow, that actually works?
You sound surprised, Emma.
Let's keep going.
Well,
Vesti, keep firing. I don't want that smoke to disappear.
pretty fucking cool.
Okay.
All the same. The missile explosions, pistol shots, rifle blasts, and the heavy thud of collapsing metal echo again and again. Suddenly, amongst the hellish cacophony, a new sound pierces through. Is the sound of my backup generator firing up? It's almost like they're professionals. What? Name one. Nah. Professionals? Nah. Also, why does that sound like some backup generator kicking on?
It sounds like an exhaust.
Give me the location.
Bang. Emma fires somewhere in the smoke. Unwa quickly aims and is about to pull the trigger when... whoosh. A strong gust of wind starts to disperse all the smoke. Frustrated, Unwa pulls the trigger. The predator's head jerks up as her shot lands, its optical camouflage deactivating. But soon after, it reactivates, and the predator once again disappears.
It's the Alpha.
As expected, it's the leader who does the heavy lifting.
Of all times, a dud. The smoke is all gone. Vesti, keep firing.
Okay.
Vesti launches another missile. Instead of hitting the ground, it explodes in midair. As the explosion goes off, a predator is seen plummeting from the air.
Huh?
Huh.
Did it intercept the missile with its own body?
That's interesting.
Unwa, the footprints.
The footsteps rapidly mark the snow as they approach the vantage point occupied by Absolute. Unwa fires her rifle, and the predator's head explodes, its body sliding to the ground. At that moment, Emma spots something shimmering in the air, approaching from above.
Huh?
Oh, it's a sneak attack or a pincer. Okay, I'll go with that. Yeah! Vesti rushes in and puts herself between Emma and the predator. The colossal weight of the creature slams into Vesti's shield. They're gonna get flanked in the flunker. Yep. That's exactly what I said. Thanks for the save, Jam. Jam, why do you keep jamming things, by the way? But what's today's jam, by the way? Is it strawberry? Blackberry? Boysenberry? Raspberry? Alright. Not wasting another moment, she deploys her shield and unleashes a barrage of missile. Pearl Jam? Good one. I'm turning on to someone that doesn't know to read. Oh yeah! Anyway. The predator is torn apart in a massive blast, and its parts scatter everywhere.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Thanks, Vesti.
Yeah, you gotta apply the jam in an even flow, because it falls around like butterflies.
I could have sworn there was only one set of footprints.
But you don't know, There's only one set of the princes, because that's where you carry, what? Because, one of them was Jesus carrying the other? What's going on here?
They rode on top of other predators.
Oh, boy. Okay. I was going with the dumb, the dumb joke Jesus carried me. Now I'm thinking about, these predators in, a trench coat. One stacked on top of the other, trying to sneak into a movie wearing a trench coat. One adult ticket, please. Sure. That'll be $10. Hey, wait a second. You're not an adult. You're two predators dressed in a trench coat.
Like the town musicians of Bremen?
What?
Actually, that's a perfect comparison. Yeah.
Bremen. This is they gotta be talking about like something, but like this is not part of the lore I know.
Did they catch on to the fact we were tracking the optical camouflage using their footprints?
Unwa looks down. The Alpha Predator, now fully visible, is staring at the members of Absolute.
Bunch of filthy.
Unwa pulls the trigger.
What the?
Did it dodge the bullet?
Looks like it.
Is it reacting in time to the muzzle flash? The rate of their evolution is mind-boggling.
Yeah, these guys seem like they suck.
So much for conversation being the foundation of evolution.
I miss you, Behemoth. The Alpha Predator slowly begins to walk forward, never taking its eyes off any of the Absolute squad members. He's got a big horn. He kind of looks like a Zoid. With the big horn and everything, he looks like something out of Zoids. Anyway. Unwa pulls the trigger again, but the Alpha Predator sidesteps and dodges the bullet. And then it punishes her by throwing her, and then causing a squish, a squash, a wall splat, which he then follows up with a juggle for massive damage.
Let's retreat.
Huh?
But
Really?
Roger.
Time to get out of here.
let's get out of here. Interesting. We're not gonna finish the job. Interesting. Scarf. Of course, it could just be like a retreat for higher ground or something. What you got in your pocket there, Unwa?
You did great, Commander. Did you like the new scent?
Thanks. I know I did good. Thank you. Girls finishing the
This isn't
job.
good. They had a countermeasure for everything we threw at them.
The smoke we used to track the optical camouflage got blown away by the wind.
And they intercepted the missiles I fired with their own bodies, even before they struck the ground.
This is not good.
They've even stacked themselves vertically, so tracking their footprints was misleading.
A tower of predators. That's funny.
Worst of all, they're paying attention to our muzzle flashes to dodge our bullets. I didn't even know that was possible.
So what should we do? At this point, we've got no way to attack or defend ourselves.
Retreating and calling for reinforcements is probably the safest
I
option.
wish the music would die down a little bit. Can you turn that down a little bit? Anyway.
You're right, but that's not what we're going to do.
Okay. Didn't you say we're gonna retreat?
Huh?
We're taking them down ourselves.
That's not exactly good tactics.
You landed a headshot on the Alpha earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, but it was a dud. It was supposed to be an explosive round. It was effective against Behemoth before, but it didn't do a damn thing this time around.
What do you mean a dud?
The bullet is meant to explode once it's lodged in the target's body, so it has high stopping power. But it only detonates if enough pressure is applied.
Huh.
The impact angle was off.
Is there any way we can make it explode?
There is a way to set it off manually. A striker on the back of the round. If we hit it, it should detonate.
Are you gonna like do something like, okay, my prediction is she's gonna shoot the bullet with another bullet to detonate it?
Whoa. So you've got to land a shot on the exact same spot again? Are you even able to pull that off, Unwa?
I think she'd be more incapable. She's a deadeye.
What do you think? You saw it react to the muzzle flash and dodge all the other bullets I fired at it.
Then what should we do? Should I go up there, grab it, and pin its legs?
Pull it off. I bet that'd be quite effective.
Yeah, I mean, that would work, but I don't think your chances of success are high.
Hold on. Grab it and pin it by its legs. That's a tactic it's not familiar with.
Really?
Yeah, brute force.
It's a primitive strategy, and one we're not very familiar with. There's no way to be sure it'll work. If we screw this up, it's curtains for us.
It's a brilliant strategy. Go dumb. Go caveman on that thing, Vesti.
Unwa, don't say such things.
So I'm asking you both to put your lives on the line. We have to win, no matter what.
Yep.
Of course.
Giant bestial footprints are stamped in the snow. The alpha predator, cloaked with the optical camouflage, follows Absolute's tracks. If we don't know what we're doing, they won't know what we're doing. Uncertain what traps lay ahead, it proceeds with caution. At a certain point, the footprints split into 3 diverging paths. It traces the footprints on the left with its eye. Vesti can be seen hiding in the bushes. Its gaze then follows the footprints in the middle. Emma is seen crouching behind a rock. Finally, it shifts its gaze to trace the footprints on the right. A single rock shimmers in an unusual way. It's like they're like trying and the wolf's like, I wonder where they went. Oh man, where did they go? Can you find Absolute Squad? The Alpha Predator analyzes the combat data it's collected and draws a conclusion. Victory is certain. 2 units have been placed as diversions, while 1 cloaked attacked intends to deal the finishing blow. It is a rudimentary tactic. The Alpha Predator concludes there's nothing more to learn from Absolute. It takes a step forward, moving slowly to hunt down its prey. Ooh. There it is. Animu. Awesome. Look at him go. He is a Zoid.
You can't run away. It's over.
Kill. Headshot. That was cool. Did we get it? You did it, Unwa. You did it, Emma. You did it, bestie. Yeah. They did it. Awesome. I'm glad that we get.
Everyone is over there.
My queen! Hi, Alice.
Is everyone safe?
Huh? That voice.
It's Ludmilla, huh?
Big daps.
Looks like they met up without any issues.
Onwa turns in the direction the voices are coming from.
Hunwa! Vesti! Emma!
Is everyone okay?
Emma waves her hand at the people running towards them.
Yes, all good on our end.
That's good.
You're late.
We're late.
Sorry. The blizzard was raging so intensely. It took some time to find the coordinates you sent. So no injuries on your end?
None. We're A-okay.
I mean, except for like Onwa's arm being still shredded, right?
Thank goodness. I'm so glad everyone is safe.
I'm really sorry. You came all this way to save us, but we ended up being of no help at all.
It's okay. You brought in the reinforcements and came back for us, didn't you? If more raptures had shown up, things would have gotten hairy over here. Even for us.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not sure if we could have withstood another assault.
You're all too kind.
By the way, what's the latest with the predator?
Oh, it's dead.
Look there.
Unwa gestures behind her. On the snowy ground lay the Alpha Predator, its body broken and battered.
Wow! Look at the size of that wolf, my queen!
So that's the predator, huh?
You actually did it! Incredible!
Yeah, they're good like that.
They just said we were incredible.
Mm-hmm.
There are probably still some stragglers left, but since we destroyed their Alpha's core, there probably won't be a successor. They use optical camouflage and are highly skilled in close quarters combat. But with their Alpha out of the mix, they'll likely be disorganized.
Yep. There's a lot of demoralization, I guess, amongst the wolves.
We'll leave the cleanup to you.
Sure. Leave it to us.
You You actually did it?
Oh, hi, Boymander.
Just the three of you.
Are we going off cave exploring now?
Sure, Alice. Hi, Neve.
I'll have to be careful not to fall asleep while we're at it.
Chances of that are 95% when it comes to you, Neve. Big bear.
Hold on!
Hi, Tuve.
You're not really going in there without taking any safety precautions, are you?
All right. Should we start heading back?
Yeah.
Wait,
What now?
how did you do it? How did you triumph against seemingly impossible odds? What kind of perfect tactics did it take to...
What are you saying? Perfect tactics? There's no such thing. Until you win, or until you attain what you want to achieve, you just have to keep fighting with everything you've got, using every idea you can think of.
Yep.
So if you don't have it in you, don't even think about carrying out missions on the surface. Weakling.
Damn.
Until you attain what you want to achieve. Hey! Unlimited!
Yes?
What is it?
Sorry to bother you, but if it's at all possible, could you help look for my squad mates?
Your squad mates?
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember the exact coordinates, but she told us to run while she stayed behind to fight the predator alone. So no way. Is she a brown-haired princess by any chance? Princess?
Princess? Oh, man. I didn't know you had a squad mate who was royalty, Eagle.
She's a NIKKE, right? A soldier FA model?
Yep, that's her.
Was she holding a teddy bear keychain?
That's right. She owns a teddy bear keychain.
Tuve lifts up a brain shelter.
Don't you worry, she's safe and sound.
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, technically she is.
Oh my god.
Eagle hugs the brain shelter. Oh, my pet brain! Technically, she is safe.
Falcon.
We got a super mega happy ending. Well, the super mega happy ending would be that Falcon kept their body. Brain shelter is what they use to, like, basically preserve the NIKKE's brain jam. Yeah, brain in a jar, basically. That allows them to then put the brain in a different NIKKE body.
Falcon, she's alive. She's alive.
Yep. Thud. Eagle's commander drops to his knees before the brain shelter.
Commander?
Yeah, technically, theoretically.
Thank goodness. I'm so relieved.
Wow.
Commander.
Looks like everyone there made it out okay.
Oh, I
too.
thought they dropped the brain shelter.
Yeah. What a relief.
Nah, that would have been funny if, like, they... Here she is! Slips. Tuve slips from Tuve's grasp. Breaks on the ground, like a hard rock on the ground.
One less thing to worry about.
Although I think these things are, like, mega secured by the way they talk about them.
That's right. I could tell it was weighing on you, Unwa.
Mm-hmm.
Especially considering what happened to their friend after we rescued them. That must be why you cared so much about Eagle and the commander, yes?
I did no such thing.
Uh-huh. Soon.
Sure.
Soon.
You say so.
At any rate, it seems like everything's finally over this time. Let's head back to the Ark.
Let's all go home and have some tacos.
Mission complete.
Mission complete.
Yeah.
Absolute end. What day it? All right, and that's tonight's story. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
Victory!
Victory indeed, Signal. Victory indeed. All right. We got some more music, and then for our profile, absolute. Let's do it here. We have enough for the special tickets, so grab those. Is it time? Close. We're getting there. To summon our Inwa, we've earned it. Oh, look at that! That's cool. Super cool.
Absolute. Commencing combat.
Okay.
Roger.
Let's make this quick. Encounter.
Encounter. All right. She says the thing. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can get Unwa to come home. And then maybe we'll take a quick break here. All right, go ahead, Jam, since you're here. Please go ahead if you'd like to do the honors. Again, I don't like the fact that she's glitching. That gives me very Dorothy vibes. I don't like the glitching. It just makes me think of that. All right, thank you, Jam. Let's give it a shot. Whew. Three, two, one. Well, that's fine. I'll try some more later. I do have a social poll we can do, so let's do that. Can't win them all. Cannot win them all. I do have 110 social points. Let's see if we can do it for this one. Looks like we can do it just before the ad break. Let's see. And nada. All right, well, that's good. All right, so let's take a quick ad break. And then I guess I need to figure out what we're gonna do. You got milk? I get milk every day. Anyway, thanks for sticking around, everybody. Thanks for everyone who stops tuning in. When I get back, I'll figure something out here. I don't want to call it there. Might dip our toe. Finally, some luck of my calendar. Yep. Thanks for the hydrate, Jim. All right, let me take a quick break, stretch, get out of this chair. And when I get back, I'll decide whether I want to like dip my toe in chapter 39, finally the new chapters, or if I want to maybe do something different. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks to you, there are so many things I've done for the first time. Thanks to you, there are so many things I've done for the first time.
I'm back. I got something that shows. I got something I want to show Shizu, and I think she'd like it. While we're waiting, that gives me some extra time to think. Hi, Red. Hi, Lip Salute. It's your girl. Look at her. Look how cute she is. She's adored, right? I managed to limit break her, so I got her burst for the lobby. She is very adorable. I think she brightens it up. GG. She's very, very adorable. All right, let's see here. Part of me wants to like decompress and talk about my thoughts on NIKKE so far. Part of me really wants to dip my toe in chapter 39, even though I don't know if I can get through it all in one sitting today. And I know that will be something we want to think about. Part of me is also just like, you know, we can take our time with these things, but there's no like hard and fast rule anymore. We kind of hit the original goal, was like catch up with MSG, and we've caught up effectively. So that's good. I'm gonna get all this out of the way while we wait for everybody to get back. Decompress, yeah. Part of me wants to do the tier list, just like gather my thoughts about NIKKE so far and what we've been through. I just kind of want to yap for a little bit about it. I kind of also just want to, let's see if I can do this here. Thanks everybody for coming back. Tier list. I don't have to do a tier list, but I think it's a good way for me to kind of like maybe figure out, like, just compartmentalize what I think is like the stuff here in terms of like the stories, the characters and all that, and also kind of like give everybody an idea of like where I'm feeling everything goes. So, you know, it's also just like a good excuse because like usually a main story quest will take at least, you know, an MSQ will at least take like 3 to 4 hours if I do it all. So this is a good excuse as any. All right, just give it to me. Give it to me. Let's see, can I do this with some NIKKE music or should I pull something up on the soundtrack? Let's see, I think I can do it from here. Let me get into the commander's room. Let's get to the command center. And then 21 songs, we can probably add a couple more. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, this is perfect. We can use this. All right. I've never done this before, so I don't know how cringe or whatever it's going to be, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm here to have some fun. I'm here to kind of just sort out my thoughts about things so far, right? So we'll do that. Also, the music's bopping. All right, let's get this going here. That's the wrong one. Here we go. Here we go. Jump scare incoming in 3, 2. There it is. All right. So never done this before, but let's just kind of go over it. I want to walk through it and get through my thoughts here. I don't know how I want to do this, but like just to say like best, maybe like best or waifu, I guess. I don't know. And then we'll go crucial. I'm gonna go like crucial in terms of like, or cool or something. All right. They're like, it's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna do this one like and then maybe how do I do an additional row? Oh, okay, here we go. There we go. And then we'll be like, I don't know, child. I don't know. What was it? No want or wouldn't. All right, so let's get started. We got a lot of them to go through, but I'll try not to do all of them. I'm gonna work on the ones that I think I know. So in other words, Rappy I think needs to be up there as well as the other counters. I think like I think like Rappy is best because she's, you know, wife material, but she's also just like the main through point of a lot of the character MSQ, right? We go through a lot with Rappy, you know, from initial concept to meeting the Red Hood to understanding her inheritance, and then I feel like she's finally kind of like, it finally took about till chapter 30 to finally get to like the end point with her, where it's like, okay, she's kind of made her entire character arc. I don't know what the I don't know what the exact thing will be with regards to like if there's going to be a future things with her. I imagine she'll still be a crucial part of the story to a degree, but I'm wondering like now that we've had her like her main arc, what's going to happen, right? I'm trying to think about like what do we do in terms of like, you know, what do we do in terms of like what goes next, right? What goes forward and stuff. So, but I still think like it's hard to look at this and be like, well, you know, that's all, right? I wanted this to be that, but whatever. I'm just gonna do this. I'll just go like cheesecake, I guess. All right. And that cheesecake will be like anything like the summer. I'm not gonna make an opinion on any of the swimsuits episodes or anything like that, although, or the holiday stuff, but like these are just like cheesecake. So we can get a lot of these out immediately. The cat is in the tier list. Oh wow, we're gonna have to do that. But yeah, where's the other ones? I know there's more. There's gotta be more in here. This seems like an old list, I guess. Oh well, it's fine. It doesn't have to be complete. It was not my lucky night tonight, but still, thank you. All right, so let's keep going. So Crown and Rook. Rook is, she's okay. Like, she's good, but like, I feel like with her and Crown, it's kind of like, they've kind of been like important to the sense of like giving us a place where Marion and introduce us the idea of like additional outposts on the surface, but I don't think it's like anything that I would say is like important. By the way, how's the music, guys? Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully I'm not, maybe just loud on my side, but I like it all the same. So, but yeah, like for Rook, it's like not, she's all right. Like, I think I'd just like to see a little bit more. Like Last Kingdom was a good starting point with that, but still, I feel like in terms of like the overall importance yet, like it's not there yet. I imagine like the thing there, the kingdom, Crown's kingdom is important from like the severity of the secret of the kingdom, but that in of itself doesn't do anything. From that in of itself is like basically the most important thing about them so far. I haven't had enough time to like to get to know them, to really talk to them in the detail. They are nice people, don't get me wrong. I'm just looking, I guess what I'm trying to explain is like, I feel like I need a little bit more of them. The Anise, everybody's favorite. I would say crucial. Like, she and Neon, I would place Neon there as well. Neon, where are you? Hey, Silver, how you doing? We finished Absolute a little early, and I was like, let's decompress with just talking about NIKKE so far before we dive into the next part of story. So I'm making a tier list talking about my thoughts on it. Where are you, Neon? Don't tell me you have a tier list without Neon on it. I'm looking, I'm scanning, I don't see her. She's gotta be here somewhere, right? Did they just forget her? Or they just wanted to be the summer outfit thing? Weird. I don't see her. All right, well, I'll just use the swimsuit one, I guess. Jackpot! Anyway. So without that, we're just gonna do Neon here. So Neon and Anise, counter stuff. So yeah, again, crucial, not the most important members of the bunch, but very important in the sense of like they're with us for most of the journey. They are definitely plucky comic relief in a lot of parts. it's intentional about like, you know, having that counterbalance with rapping throughout a lot of the main story quest for sure. I certainly am respectful about that in terms of like what they do. But like, other than that, it's like, I don't think they're like the best. Like for me on a personal level, Anise and Neon, I love them to death, but they're not like my favorites in this series. So like I sit there and I'm looking at this and be like, it's okay, right? So like I don't mind their presence. I like actually really enjoy having them around. But in terms of like best, I think they're just a notch below. Marion, I feel to a degree is the same way. Like she's super important to the plot in terms of Commander Merc's main motivations. She's like the main driving force. She's like the new forehead princess skin makes me reconsider she's girlfriend material. Yeah, like Unhwa is, we'll get to that Unhwa in a minute, Silver, but I kind of get you there. Like I think they're doing a lot there. Why am I keep doing that? That's dumb. Anyway, I gotta stop doing that. Let's see, how can I split this? Because I just use one thing for both. I gotta stop doing that. Just checking like point redeems and everything like that, because I use that for a dash, but I guess the chat here will do it. Anyway, getting back to what I'm saying. Marion, main driving point, main motivation thing about her for the commander in general. Very crucial to the plot, very crucial in terms of that stuff. But then after like we give her the crown, a lot of it just kind of falls off there, right? She's kind of just basically typically a maid. She's kind of like her namesake. She's a maid Marion. She is waiting for us to come for her, to find her, to be there for her. So like, you know, as much as she's important and she's a great motivator and she's like basically the fourth member of the counter squad, she kind of like significantly drops off after that, right? And then in Last Kingdom, you know, we get to kind of keep up with her, catch up with her, see what she's up to. But then after that, it kind of like drops off a little bit, right? So like, I don't want to say like she's gone completely, but at the same time, it's like, I think because she's only with you for like a part of the chapters, a few of the chapters, it's hard to say like she's the best, right? Delta's like, right? It's like, I feel like nothing, like I feel nothing about this person. So, and it's the same Signal. Like I like Signal and Delta to a degree. I think they work great together, but it's like, I just feel really nothing about them. And it's not just even that they're like SRs. Signal's an SSR and Delta's your SR. But it's like, that's not really the main motivator anyway. It's like, I think they just don't do a lot other than even when we just did Absolute here. It's like they're just a side character, right? So I don't have like strong feelings one way or the other. I like them, but in terms of like the importance to the story and stuff, I'm like not really there. To that end, ACPU is also kind of like, you know, like I like Polly, I like Miranda. Query, where is she? Let's get Query up here while we're talking about it. ACPU, where are you, Query? Oh, Query. I think this list might be a bit busted. This list might be a bit old. Marion took a break as commander, relevant. Last game in, she'll be more relevant to conflict. Yeah. I think so too. And I think that's what I'm feeling or trying to express, Silver, is that kind of expression that you're bringing there is like, yeah, it's like, it's not, it's, she'll come back, but it's gonna be a bit, right? And then until we kind of see her come back and take a more important role, it's kind of weird. I don't see Query. This list is incomplete, I feel, in several degrees, which is weird because it has some characters and yet it's missing others. It's weird. Anyway, so I won't worry too much about it, but yeah, so ACPU in general is like same kind of with the same vibe. It's like, I like them. They're not the most important or relevant squad. I mean, they had that big cutout scene in chapter 21 and stuff, but that's about it. D and K are all right. Yeah, ironic because she's the blind one. That's even. Queer and K, I like them. I think they have a good dynamic. I like the kind of the motif that they're going for, like the tortured anti-hero kind of deal with them. I feel like it's a good dynamic. I don't feel like I feel like we have to, like, even though we've had a deep dive with a couple with them, I think like they're a little too one-dimensional at the end of the day. That's my initial thought. It's like, yeah, like you have this killer crowd, you have this, like, you know, anti-hero energy to you. I think I can vibe with it just fine, but yeah, like in terms of like the their central government thing, because the thing is, like, they're mostly around the Ark, which means that while we spend a lot of time in the Ark as commanders, we're kind of like, you know, yeah, I think they complement each other quite nicely. And in terms of like their style and their designs, I think they're pretty cool. So I like them a lot. But I wanted to say, like, I think they're like a step below Crucial, right? Like, I like them, not crucial to the story in the sense that, like, their side story is great, but like, if it didn't exist, would I notice? I don't think I would. Ballorda and Mika, they're about the same to me, and like, you know, they're okay. Cute girls. They run the toy store. They're a prankster. The prankster and her best friend, her gullible best friend. Very good routine. Crucial is for me to get in their DMs. I think they're okay. And to that degree, it's the same for the AZX squad. AZX squad, again, so I think a lot of people are going to kind of end up in this zone. I don't think I particularly hate a lot of characters here, but there's a couple I'll probably have to move around here. I don't know why there's a spare Senti. Spenty, Mighty Tools. Mighty Tools I think are okay. Leader and Senti, I like them a little bit more than like the AZX and the ACPU. I think they're pretty good. I like them a lot. Recency bias aside, like, because like Leader, she's got that old I don't know why she's a child, but like this like Croner, who's like an old lady who's in a lolly body, is a trope. That being said, like, I think they do it well, at least with Leader, in the sense that, like, you know, she's just building shit and trying to like make a future. Senti, the young apprentice, I think works pretty well. I like their vibe. I like their personalities a lot. I think they're cute. They've played a lot. They've done it. They've been involved in a lot of stuff with us. So yeah, maybe one of those. You think maybe she's like one of those insecure old people, for lack of a better term? I wonder. It could be like that, right? Maybe it's an insecurity for her. But yeah, I don't mind it. And then Senti is just the young upstart apprentice. They don't have a lot of role. They don't have like a huge role in the main story. So I think that's why they're in the kind of like this middle zone here. But that's kind of what I'm that's kind of where I'm at with them. Absolute Squad. So Absolute Squad, I don't think are, the thing is, like, I want to kind of put them, like, my first instinct was to put him here, but because of their ties to Rappy, I wonder if they should be a little bit more like between Crucial and Sol Right here. I think I'm hard pressed to put them in Crucial, because we have, oh no, I'm thinking about it. No, Absolute, in terms of the story, they've been on us with multiple missions. They were with us with the initial Modernia hunt, Modernia rescue mission. They've been with us with the Behemoth fight. We just saw them with their growth. They're pretty crucial, I'd say, in terms of like the lore and the overall story. Plus, being Elysian's strongest also gives them bonus points. So I'm sitting here being like, they're probably going to be up there. I would say, like, we should keep that. Yeah, Rappy's developed. Exactly, right. I think in terms of plot lines, they have as much of a tie. Not as strong as a tie as Neon and Annie's, but they have a tie, right? I would probably even say they're more crucial than Marion at this point, but that's just my kind of take on it. I don't think that's necessarily wrong. Likewise, Matisse, hey, Mary. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. How you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing a little bit of talking, unwinding, catching up with the story so far. We're on chapter 38 of the story, so I thought, like, I'd take some time to, like, measure my thoughts and my feelings about what's going on here. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're doing well, Mary. We're just kind of talking about NIKKE a bit, talking about characters, like my initial thoughts. This feels like an incomplete list, but we'll work through it all the same, I think, as best we can. I think it's got most of the characters. I think it's going well so far. I hope people are having fun. I'm glad that I have, you know, some of my friends here. Also, did it just die on me? No, it's still running. There we go. Yeah, we're doing well. So back to the topic at hand. So Matisse, you know, Matisse are not necessarily. Matisse are like, I feel like a step just a notch just below Absolute in terms of cruciality. So I might put them at the front end here. How long have I been streaming? I would say I've been starting for roughly. I've been streaming for about roughly a couple years, two tops. I've been streaming for about a couple years, give or take. Anyway, so yeah, I've been just doing this for a little bit. It's mostly just a hobby. But you know, I've been grateful that I've had enough people like what I do to like hang out that I can like be affiliate, which is nice. But like, yeah, I'm just doing this mostly for fun. But yeah, thanks. You know, hope you're doing well. So Matisse. Yeah, in terms of crucialness, Shizu, you okay? So Matisse, like in terms of cruciality, I put them a little bit below Absolute. They've had a couple missions with us, and they've had a lot of screen time in terms of the MSQ so far. So like, they're useful. I do have some custom assets. I think you remind me about the same, Shizu, in that regard. Yeah, like I haven't been streaming more than 2 years. I have a couple of custom assets, like, you know, like the transition screens, some alerts, channel point stuff. I have a couple alerts. I have a couple things like I got some emotes cooking, stuff like that. So like slowly but surely, like I'm not like in too much of a rush with this stuff. Anyway, yep, like the boat. That's my first emote. It's a good boat. I like it. I made it myself. So yeah, Matisse, important, has a lot of screen time. Kind of like does a lot. Good boat. It's a good boat. I think so. I agree. The badges are also something I've made myself. That's another thing I've made. Autocorrect is trigger happy, so it's trying to make rapping into a no word with just one. Oh, right. I'm not looking at the moment right now, Mary. I appreciate the offer, but I'm just gonna say, and it's also in the rules, like no soliciting, please. I appreciate that, but not kind of interested at the moment. Throughput with Matisse. Matisse is doing pretty well. Yeah, not right now, Mary. Again, like no soliciting or. No soliciting as part of the rule there, Mary. It's one of the rules. Yeah. Please, I don't want to have to time out anybody, but I will. But it's in the rules for the chat. Yes. I don't want to have to kick you out, Mary. You seem nice, but yeah, like that's one of the rules in the chat. Like with that kind of stuff, it's like I usually will reach out to people, or I'll put something on the blue sky typically when I'm looking for stuff like that. But like I'm not necessarily looking for people to come up and bring work for me. So I don't want you to bully you. I don't want to bully you and make you feel unwelcome, but it's like well well, Shizu, I can give you a shout out. There's a difference because you're a friend and we've been doing this for a while. But like, for like stuff like, hey, that counts as self-advertising. No, I will shout you out, lady. Don't make me do it, Shizu. No, yeah. So like, I know it's complicated, guys, but I like, there's a line, right? There is a line, and like, I'll make the call. But like, typically for things like assets and stuff, I will purposely say I'm looking for assets, or I'm looking for someone to make me custom elements and stuff, and then I will make the hunt. But like, if I don't explicitly say it, I'm not necessarily interested in like looking at people's work necessarily. I always feel weird about saying that, because I know how difficult it is for people, especially artists, to make a living. So I'm not here to like, every time it makes me feel super guilty. Also, this white on white, maybe I can, maybe here, this white on, yeah, at least I can see the emotes a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's what I put in my rule set. But yeah, like, essentially, I'm not looking to like, it's mostly just for like, because like I don't want to be like approached, and I hate that I have to put that rule in, but I had to put that rule in for a reason, because I think like a lot of like Shizu can understand. I had a lot of people come up to me, is like, hey, I want you to like look at my stuff, or can I send you commission work? And I always felt guilty as hell that I had to say no, but at the same time, it's like, I'm looking, I'll look when I'm looking, right? And, you know, I actually had to have artist friends tell me like, no, you're not an asshole for doing that. You're okay to do that. I have a lot of friends who are professional artists. I reached out to them and asked them like, am I a dickhead if I say this? And they're like, no, you're not a dickhead. Like, you know, it's okay to be firm and polite and say, no, thank you. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? So I don't know, but I still feel weird about it, because I know just like how much of a struggle, especially with all the bullshit that's going on with like stuff, right? Yeah, and I that's the other thing. I want this to be a good, that's the other motivation, Silver, is like, I want this to be a comfortable place. I don't want people to feel discouraged to talk about stuff, or like, you know, we have people like who sometimes like, I made an art or something like that. I don't want to necessarily say that, but I think we're all reasonable adults and we know how to differentiate, right? I think we all can make reasonable conclusions or assumptions, right? I'd like to think that. I know that might be a little naive to a degree, but the idea is just that, like, I think we know it when we see it, for lack of a better term. Hey, Undone, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We're just kind of decompressing, although I got off on a side tangent here, which I guess is decompressing in of itself. What was I talking about? I was talking about boobs. No, I was talking about NIKKE. So, yeah, Matisse got a lot of screen time, especially chapter 38. I like to sometimes talk to the artist who will sell you their art, and lead them to the argument that they'll be sponsoring Terrorist State, but can you work with me? She's just got the next level. She's just thinking on the next level there. No, I mean, I did get caught by that. If you want to self-advertise, start with fan art on Twitter is the starting point, because I mean, that's how I found a lot of people, is like, if you go on Blue Sky and you make good art, or even if you're doing stuff, I'll find you and I'll follow you. And you know, that's how I found the emote artist that I commissioned, is like, I just looked around, right? So like, I will go and find stuff, but it's just like, I don't know. I think what it really bothers me about Silver, or like, and this is a me problem, so I don't want to dump, but the problem with my stupid brain is like, oh no, if I say no, then they won't make money, and then they'll starve, and then they'll somehow die, and it'll be all my fault because I didn't give him money. You know, I feel like, and that's how my stupid perverted brain works, right? Just like, so I had to be, for lack of a better term, and I'm not trying to be melodramatic here, but I've had to harden my heart to a degree, because I understand that there's a lot of people who will take advantage of this. You try drawing me on guard, can I turn to Walter White? I am 100%, that is 100% a believable case. I completely understand that. Kill the empathy. I'm gonna need that knife for a minute, Shizu, so you can stab the empathy out of me. Anyway. I still haven't stopped talking about magic. Anyway, Matisse is all right. Not as crucial as Absolute, but still crucial. And with chapter 38's end, they did good stuff. I just heard this. Oh, it's... There we go. Anyway, so moving on. Sorry, needed for myself. Crow, no want. Jackal. I'm still a little mad at her, but she's kind of ignorant. I'll put her like, she's okay. Viper, she's okay. So, exotic squad. Crow is mean. Actually, I'm just gonna put her here. She's just like evil. She's just evil. Irredeemable. Viper. Yeah, Viper. Viper at least tries to make an effort. And like with the summer event, it felt like she's at least trying to socialize Jackal to a degree as well. So like I'm kind of willing to be like, all right, you guys are not like necessarily evil. Crow is definitely evil. The first real big villain in the game, by far, right? Yeah. Crow is the actually first real villain we actually run into. Not even, well, I mean, if you don't count the heretics, of course, but like the first like really dangerous villain, that's Crow. So like, as much as like she's crucial, but at the same time she's like, just hate her. You're evil. This evil woman. It's okay. N102, she's like girl suffering from memory loss, child, likes croquettes. I mean, there's not a lot to her. She's fine. I don't hate her, but I don't really feel much about her either. Is this list updated? I think it's pretty outdated. I don't know if I can find a more up-to-date list, but there's a lot of missing stuff here. Anyway, Scary Mary, yeah, oh man, Silver, why would you wish that evil into the world? Scary Mary and Pepper, they're kind of the same, right? They're fine. No, Jen, I think there was Jen later. Jen's right here. And there's a bunch of secondary characters down here, so there's a lot of people, but there's a lot of missing people as well. Yes, Shizu. I'm listening. So they're okay. I'm thinking about this. Is Pepper a medical expert? She's a nurse. Yeah, she's a nurse. She works with Mary. I think she's actually specifically a nurse. This list might be biased because of the missing people. If you can find a better one, Silver, I'm all for it. But like, I'd kind of just pick this one, or maybe I can find a better one. Can she become a doctor? You mean like a Dr. Pepper? Yeah, I think so. I think she's going through nursing school, but then she's gonna go to school and she's gonna get her PhD and she'll become a Dr. Pepper. Absolutely. I think Mary and Pepper are both. Oh, so she is a doctor. Let me look that up. She's in Seraphim, but I didn't know if she was a nurse or oh, that's just gonna tell me. I like the cherry Dr. Pepper myself. Pepper's how does she know, how do they know the personality type of it? ENFP? That's very specific. Anyway. Also, those tests are kind of weird, but I like my cherry Dr. Pepper. Shizu, as always, shows that she has excellent taste. Cafe Sweetie. I like sugar a lot. Milk is, they're okay. But I'm kind of like, Freema, I know is a lot of people's favorite, but I'm like, she's okay. But like, I don't really have any strong feelings for her, for her. I don't have strong feelings for Freema. No, it's just more like, she seems okay, but like, I kind of just like, partridge shrug. Milk is a tsundere, total tsundere, who will beat the crap out of you, but total tsundere. Julia's about the same here. I felt more sympathetic for Freema for Submersory. True, very true. I mean, that was a great moment for her. At the same time, it's just like, I don't know if that's enough, right? Because like, I don't know. I still feel like I liked the moment, but I don't think I tend for the summer events to kind of just treat them as like standalone stories, not necessarily some of them build onto character for sure, but I don't want to like, I'm kind of focusing on the MSQ impact as well. And you know, that's why a lot of these characters are in the middle ground here, because like in terms of impact on the MSQ, they don't do a lot, which is not the same can be said for Uni and Mihara with the Wardress squad. Crucial? No. I think before Unbreakable Sphere and the side story, yeah, like, and that's definitely something. When she said that, I'm like, oh, Freema, I'm sorry you feel that way. I definitely like sympathize with her, don't get me wrong. I'm just thinking about it from a perspective like, I don't know, twinkling. So Wardress squad, I think before Unbreakable Sphere and before the side story with Uni, I was ready to kind of put Uni down here and Mihara somewhere in the section. That side story and then their subsequent main story stuff with Unbreakable Sphere wants me to put them here in the Sol, right? If you have a better list on none, I'm more than happy to do it. I'll go over it again, but like, so I think Wardress squad definitely won a lot of points in the last 6 months because of Sphere. And with Uni and Mihara's like rebuilding, it was very powerful storytelling. I felt like I was like really like I was ready to hate Uni and write her off and be like, but like after what Suyin did to her, I'm just like the punishment was way too severe, right? And then having Mihara have to rebuild everything from scratch, it's just Privity, she's all right. Yuha, she's all right, but Admi, like she's a good kid, but like I don't really do a lot with her. Like Privity, soon, classic soon. Yuha, wine mom, overworked wine mom, right? She kind of shares she shares the bar with with you know Admi here and everything, but Admi is like I like her, but she's just a cat. She's just a girl who likes cats. So I'm like, I kind of just like shrug my shoulders at that a little bit. All right, I'm not gonna say she's crucial, but Guillotine de Mephisto is one of my favorite characters in this game. She's so fun to interact with. I love her advisements. I love her like side story. She's just a fun character because like I spend every time approaching her be like, if I just yes and her, I have a great time. Like, you know, you just yes and Guillotine, you're in for a good time. Comparatively, Maiden's cool. She's a gamer girl, and she's a good contrast with Guillotine in that regard. I'm also glad with the winter event they were able to kind of like reconcile a little bit, so like that was enjoyable. But like in terms of enjoyment, they're not crucial by any means. They have that one part where like they hunt down and subdue Uni, but that's about it. But in terms of like enjoyment, personally, I really like both of them to a point. Ludmilia's she's fine, but like again, kind of dream. Alice is a little bit better just because we've had a little bit more time with her from the Lucky Bunny thing, but like she's not like very important, I'd say. Nev, like I feel like with Neve, it's like I really don't know anything about her, and she's come in so late into the game. I don't have anything to really say about her. Ruby's okay. She's sweet. She has attempted to marry us several times. Rupee and the rest of the merchant class. Rupee's sweet. She's gentle. I like talking to her. I like being her co-star for streaming. Yeah, she's not bad. Neve is like fine. I'll just put her in. I don't think it's a. Yan is okay. Yeah, Neve, you know what? You're right. Oh, no, I'll put Neve there. She doesn't deserve to be no want. You know who does deserve to be no want? Dollar. I just don't like her personality at all. Just screams everything like, do not want this. So Dollar goes here. I'm gonna put her in like do not want. Which is like, she's not evil, but it's like, you're not evil, but I think you like being honest. Maybe. I mean, maybe, kinda. Who said? Yeah, but like Dala, Yan's okay, but she's also kind of like this typical like businesswoman thing, and I'm like, eh. Ruby is like at least kind of sweet on us, and she goes on adventures, she does streaming, she helps out at the class a little bit. She's a little bit more of the on the positive side of the business world, I think. But anyway, Exia, I would love to put her in Crucial, but in terms of storyline, she doesn't do a lot. But I definitely like her a lot. I think I'll put her here in terms of like that. She's good. I like her. She just doesn't do a lot in the MSQ to go any higher than like, she's all right. So I can't really do that. Novel's fine. She's fine. I don't have any strong feelings for her per se, but like, she's a goof. She's just a goofball, but she's fine. I don't hate her at all, so I'll put her there. All right, Pilgrim time. I feel like most, if not all, these pilgrims are going to be crucial. So yeah, Snow White, crucial. Rapunzel, crucial. Scarlet, I think she'd be crucial. Heron, crucial. Isabel, crucial. Noah, crucial. Dorothy. I hate to say it, I feel like she's the next character next to Rappy that needs to be in the top tier in terms of like her person. Well, she's not like, she's broken. Let's you know, it's like it's gonna be either here or here. Like my argument for putting her with Crow is she's the next big villain that we have to deal with, but she's not really a villain at this point in the story. She's more just like a super broken character who might have a chance at rehabilitation. But it's hard, like, that's my argument to put her there. The argument I would put here is like, other than Rappy, she's done the most in terms of like the overall arch she's done a lot in the overall arch of the arc. Her being one of the original members of the Goddess Squad, her tragedy with the Overzone story, her infiltration with her introduction to us with why am I blanking on the name? Eden. Her plot to work with Burning Gum to infiltrate the Ark to destroy it from the inside. She is a ticking bomb in the MSQ, in my opinion, and I really am curious to see what's going to happen with that. But she's also incredibly scary, and I think she needs to be in the villain category. I think I've actually talked myself into it. As much as I think a lot of people have put her up here with Rappy in terms of importance and stuff, and she's important, I think she's important in the same sense of Crow. Like, she's a villain. She's a very important villain. So I think I'm going to put her in the villain category for now. In terms of these other pilgrims, like, Crucial maybe a little strong for Noah and Isabel and Haran. Because, like, they're part of Eden, and we've interacted with them, and they work with Noah. But we have more of an alliance and a story quest with Snow White, Scarlet, and Rapunzel at the moment. So maybe that was a little hasty there. But yeah, all right. God, I'm blanking on her name. Guys, can you help me? There's so many Nikkes. I forgot her name. It's shit. Do I have to look this up on the Wikipedia? I could look this up on the Wikipedia. Get Haran behind Isabel. Okay, let's see here. Rumani, thank you. I was about to go look up the Wikipedia here. Rumani's. I'm a shrug. Feels a little too one-dimensional to be too much. She's okay, but like I did like her story with the rehabilitation, but like even that was like, it's fine, you know. I mean, like, I didn't hate it, but just like, you know, and at this point I got to be a little picky with it because like event stories, not all event stories are created equal for sure. Same with most of the athletic squad. It's like, yeah, most of the athletic squad is like, they're fine. Like, I don't hate them, but I don't think they play a lot, and I don't particularly find them like special or too enjoyable. I think Marion's counted across at the top. She's crucial, so we'll just put Moderni here. Nihilister. Nihilister's a big villain, so I'll just put her with the villain thing. Same with the rest of the heretics here, Indivilia and stuff. Like, we'll put the villains here for now. I think in terms of sorting, Crow is the first big one. Dorothy's the next danger. Nihilister's a big one. Indivilia's there, and then we still have to meet Jellyfish Girl in face-to-face combat. My bunnies. Oh, I like the sevens a lot, and I like Underworld Queen a lot. I enjoy my time with these two squads immensely, for sure. We kind of meet them around the same time, give or take in terms of the story. No, Blanc and Noir are super popular. I wonder why. Hot bunny girls? Why would they be popular? Can't put my finger on it. And then Underworld Queen. We've had a lot of time. They've each had like individual events, and I like their overall, like, I'm gonna put them a little bit higher actually in terms of the ranking. I think I'll put them here for now. Cause like my thought process is Playboy. My thought process with Underworld Queen and has a chance of siding with us since Indivilia and chat. True. But I still think she's like a Ebo. But you got a good point there, Silver. I was gonna say with Underworld Queen, I like also, like, one thing I like about the Underworld Queen squad is also just like this, their background. They kind of play a role similar to K and D, but in a different manner. Yeah, exactly. Nihilister's just waiting for the time to twist the knife when it suits her. When we're no longer of use, she's just gonna twist the knife. Underworld Queen are cool in the sense of like what their purpose is to a degree. I like the Three Stooges kind of mentality they got to a degree with them. All three of them feisty, proud women in their own way. You know, the summer episode with them, with Rosanna and Sakura, where Sakura finally reached, you know, second base with us. Yes. Or no, she got, did she? Actually, I think it was implied she scored a home run, but like, yes. But either way, the point was like, we spent a lot of time with them. I think they did a very good job of like explaining their role in the arc and what they do. I literally enjoy them. I'm gonna need to make a new category here. Mana, our mom. Well, you know, our mom's all right. I like our mom. She's worked hard. Mom needs to be here. She's good. I need to make another category. And we'll put this as, oh no, that's, need to do this. We'll do that. And we'll do this as just R for mass-produced Nikkes. Like these guys are like flavorless kind of on purpose. They add some color to the world themselves, but yeah, basically like that's their special tier basically. Made for you. Okay, made for you. I think for me, they're sweet. Coco and Aid and Soda all together are great. Soda, I think, has gotten a little bit, as her song is playing, Soda's gotten a little bit more help. K&D with justice in the upper society and high ranks. I don't know if would be for lower. Exactly, sir. But like they kind of serve a similar purpose in like Law and Order, but just in a different angle, right? Underworld Queen are doing Law and Order, but their idea is more like, we're doing Law and Order because if you don't do this, shit's gonna happen where like everybody in the outer room dies. So we keep things under control so like we can preserve as many people as possible. It's a bit of like that's why they call it Underworld, right? But backstage cleaner, exactly, the wet works, for lack of a better term. Soda I really liked in her Lucky Bunny thing. Aid and Coco were great. I really think they're cute. I like them a lot. Next, I don't know why there's a duplicate here, but I don't know also why I can't scroll. I need a new mouse, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this real quick, and no further questions. There will be no questions. I will not be taking any questions at this time. Yeah, yeah, I think that's appropriate. Actually, I'm gonna probably do that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. And I will not be taking questions at this moment. Nero and the Happy Zoo guy fellas. I like Happy Zoo, but I think in the long and short of it, I think they're kind of, again, like a little shrug thing. That's not this. I don't want to say like a shrug, like I don't want to come off of like that's the worst thing. A lot of these characters have their moments for sure. It's just more like there's some that really stand out. I think like this is gonna be the majority of what we got here, so for sure. So like I like Leona a lot at times, but like even then I would probably be like, well, while I like Leona, she doesn't like rise above a certain level for me. So like I like her a lot, but she's probably my favorite of the Happy Zoo members, so maybe put her there. And yes, Shizu, you can ask me anything you want. I'm gonna move the girls up here. I'm just gonna, not because I did, but because I want to do it. I think this classes will. Is that your question? You got me. The students, we've spent a lot of time with them. Eins, zwei, and drei. They're good. I'm gonna have to sort this out a little bit later, but like, I think they're good there. I think I enjoy their time with them. I think their chemistry is good. I think they each have an individual personality that works, and we spent a couple times with them. They're crucial. Real kindness. I'm gonna move him here for the time being, but I like real kindness. Quincy makes me smile. Guilty is interesting. Thanks for the hydrate, Shiza. And Sin is Sin. She's silly. She definitely had her time to shine with the maid cafe. Prima Donna. Let's move them over here. Prima Donna, I'm gonna do noise. She's just sweet. Prima Donna, give or take, is pretty all right. That bottle's looking for a refill. I got another one in the fridge with my name on it. I like Noise a lot. She's cute. She's sweet. She was one of the first Nikkes I got all the way to the cap. I'm just gonna do this real quick. I'm just gonna move this up her to her rightful place. All right. I'm not gonna do the gimmicky ones. So Power, the Chainsaw Man promo. This is definitely outdated if it's Chainsaw Man. Yeah, Mom is crucial. Do you normally mark your own bottles with your name? You know, someone might take it otherwise, you know. I know I live alone, but you know, you never know. Crucial, definitely crucial, among with all the other ones. I would say maybe past counters. I'm gonna sort this later, but they're all there. I'm kind of tempted to put. No, she yoinked me. I've been yoinked. I'm kind of tempted to put Suyin down in no want, and then Mustang, of course, goes to wife. But I'm kind of, you know, like I could be jokey about it, but like I think like if I were gonna be objective about it for once, I think they'll be in the crucial category for sure, along with the Pilgrims and stuff. You know, the big three and all that. You know, same thing here. You know, Anderson could definitely would definitely be a wife. Chad, you know, everybody gets one. Enoch, Enoch's crucial. I think she's done a lot, because for an AI, she's done a lot of manipulation. Yeah, there's a lot of people there that we need to think about. I wish I could add people. I don't know if you can add people to this or whatever, but that would be a useful thing. Enoch feels like a dick, not gonna lie. She's crucial, but yeah, like I don't know if I would put her in villain status, but she certainly made some questionable calls, to put it mildly. Like the part of like threatening Suyin with nickification, from the idea of like she knew about the ambush to but said nothing about it. Arcana, there's no Arcana either. Yeah. I'm just gonna move some more people up here. Suyin, Phantom 2, yeah, Phantom's on. Shifty's the best. Papillon, I'm gonna keep there. Suyin, this is Hien, right? I think Hien's a shrug for me. Noah, crucial. Noah's crucial to this plot. The New Hope. Enoch, she's cute. I like her. Cecil, that's not Jian? Oh, that's not Jian? You sure this one's not Jian? I look like Jian. And then I don't know who that is. Pine. Pine's all right. Johan, yeah, sorry. Well, no, that's Johan. I was talking about her. That's Jian, right? Is that not Jian? I could be wrong. Oh wait, Jian is, yeah, that's right. Her name is Hien, right? Hien, that's Hien, right? And this character, she was crucial to the plot. Pino Colada, I think she's all right, but she played such a small role. I didn't want to do much with that. She's a plot point. What do you mean, eh? And then the cat, Nero's kitten, like, you know, precious baby. The cat is fine too. This is the only other one I don't know. I don't remember her. I don't remember that's in her. Her name is EH. EH? Okay. She seems all right in terms of that. I don't know who this is. I know the cat's okay. And I don't know who you are. Oh, that's Anne's mom. Oh, she's part of the holiday thing. I don't know her. I'm just gonna put her down here for now. All right. Sort this out a little bit. Yeah, that seems all right. Let's see. I want to put the Marion's a little bit more important, crucial to that. Anderson needs to be up there, as with the big three. Mustang, followed by Tactic Mommy, followed by Suyin. I think this seems about right. Enoch, Johan, Cecil. Yeah, the Noah characters from Noah. Matisse. Exia's good there. I like that so far. Don't think I would move much here. It used to be. I think I might move the classroom a little bit up. Let's put him above the courthouse. I think I like the classroom girl and the anchor everybody around. I'm gonna move that like there. Made Cafe Sweetie, made for you. Yeah, I'll put the 7s over the courthouse as well. Let's see. Rouge. I feel like I'm gonna move you guys down a little bit. Mighty Tools is there. Cafe Sweetie's fine. I think I want to put Guillotine above Anchor. Seems about right. I'm not gonna go over this I'm not gonna fine tooth comb this, but this seems mostly where I'm feeling in terms of like the series, and you can just ignore the thing. These are just the costumes. We already have most of these things. Yeah. So in terms of like, I feel like the top 4 rows kind of feel out nicely with, despite being outdated and everything. I feel like this is like how I personally feel about my journey with NIKKE so far. I think it works pretty well, I would say. I can't wait to see where we're gonna go with 39 and 40. We'll definitely have to start that sooner rather than later, but like in terms of like where we're at, we've already met a lot of characters. The fact that I have such strong opinions about all of these characters, well, not strong opinions, but like I don't have a strong opinion when I go like, I don't have a strong opinion when I look at a character and go like, Partridge Shrug. But the fact that like I can like effectively sort out a lot of these characters in my mind about like their importance to the overall arcs, the events, the good times, the bad times, I think it's pretty rough. I feel I'm kind of surprised about like the not want in some ways. I figured someone else would be in there, but like Dollar's really the only one in this weird zone for me where it's just like I really don't care. I feel nothing. I don't even feel hatred, you know. Yeah, well, I feel hatred, but it's like it's kind of like X-Pac heat in the sense of like I don't even like you as a villain. I just want you to go away. Sorry, Dollar. Sorry to all the Dollar fans out there. Anyway, so I think that's it. All right, well, that was fun. I mean, I could do another one with like, you know, talk about like the events, the story arcs, the chapters and stuff. But like, I think one tier list tonight will be done. I don't want to be too cringe, so we'll do that. I'll post this later. Let me make a screenshot or something about this for later. Yeah, that'll be good. Let me just take a screenshot of this for later. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the download. Appreciate it. All right, I used to hate Noah being a brat, but I had a little change of heart. Noah's fine. I think I put her in the shrug and like she's okay. Like she's not horrible. I think she grew a lot. I think she was just looking for a friend, which is what like, you know, happened when she met Neon. Because Neon's a charmer like that. Let's do a little advisement while we're winding down here. Hope. Let's see. I'm close to getting Marciana's badge. So let's talk to Marciana. No, you're not Marciana. You're not Ron. Hi, Marciana. How you doing? Busy day at the school? Have you ever heard of parfait? It's a layered dessert made with a variety of fruit, fresh cream, and custard. Nah, you're not. I'm not ringing. It's not ringing any bells. The only way to make this joke any better is if I'm like literally holding one and like scoop it. Not ringing any bells there, Marciana. Oh, this is good. I don't know. Maybe one day they'll give this a name. I was literally at this 7-Eleven across the street or something, and it's like they have little mini parfaits, and like it's pretty good. I miss the ones they had with like and then they had these little mini sundae things with mint chocolate ice cream, Oreo cookie crumbs, and fudge and whipped cream. I was like, they had those for like 2 weeks and then they vanished. And like, I wish they'd bring those back. Anyway. I have. They're delicious. No, you know what? One's the Riz answer. You know, I have, but I've never tried it. Do you want to go try some together? I'd like that. Aw, she blushing. I talk about various desserts in Marciana, goddamn. The School of Lock episode, goddamn, that was a dark story. That was a dark-ass story. If anyone deserves a parfait, it's her. At the very least. Who else is closed? Ah, Rosanna. How you doing, girl? Let me see if I can remember Rosanna's voice. Mister, don't you ever get bored being alone? Is there anything you'd like to do with me? I can think of a few things I'd like to do with you. How about we go surfing? I figured you'd be interested in that, so I brought an extra surfboard. Let's go. Today, we're gonna get you riding a wave. Is that the only thing I'm gonna get to ride? 1 second. All right, and I'm back. Rosanna takes my hand and gently tugs me towards the beach. Master Captain. Mast? Call me a good boy. Wow. Wow, unknown. Wow, you can let that out. There was some feelings let out on that one. You okay? All right. I was thinking that Morgan would look better dressed up as a butler instead of a maid. I mean, he's always adorable, but doesn't this make him even cuter? I mean, if you want to make him a butler with a tiny, like, gentleman thing, I think he looks cute. You're cute too. You're cute too. You're cute too. Thanks, Morgan. Sounds like he's a fan of yours, Master Captain. I'm not the only one who finds Morgan adorable either. He's a hit with all the customers. Mask and I have a conversation about Morgan. Captain Morgan? Ah, Mihara. I'm gonna finish Mihara's story. Hi, Mihara. From the haze of her memory, Mihara recalls a counseling session with someone she misses dearly. I feel oddly tired today. You want some stimulation? The fact that he responded like that must mean he had some very stimulating conversations afterward. Huh. She's already thinking about the worst. I'm sure my fatigue completely vanished. It's just a guess, but I probably kept coming up with excuses to see him more often. Of course, the fact that my life is on the line is plenty stimulating, so I don't have time to rest now. Mihara lets out a bitter smile as her fingers gently brush the necklace around her neck. I'm rooting for you, Mihara, but I understand. It might be a while before we can see each other again. Anyone else close to getting a badge? Scarlet. Scarlet closes her eyes and recalls the past, which has become a blur. Do tell, are you proficient at organizing? I mean, yeah, I think so. Like, you know, I like to arrange my wall of stuff. I carefully arrange all my books in alphabetical order, my magic cards, level 10 bond stories. That'd be great. I'd love to do that for you guys. I'd love to do that. If you want to do that, I'd be happy to do that. I mean, I like talking to these characters, getting to know them. That's like 5K James. Yeah, I have a lot of gems waiting for me. I'm kind of banking them, but I'd be also happy to do that. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good at it. Truly. I do not recall thy immediate purlieu in particularly pristine disposition. I think she's saying my room's messy. I think she's saying my room's messy. Then again, everyone has their own standards. You very well may hold yourself to your own. Scarlet pretends not to hear Dorothy and Lilith telling her to organize her room. Okay, pot, meet kettle. All right, I see how it is, Scarlet. I see how it is. I see right through you. Your open kimono, your gorgeous open kimono does not blind me to the truth. Anyway, after that, is Flora done? Flora's gotta be done, right? Flora, I maxed you out, right? We talked to the flower girl. Phantom's done. I've got to do Phantom's story. I really got to do Phantom's bond story. I really want to see what she comes up with. Flora, Bueller. Excuse me. We could talk to Sora. I like Sora. She's cute. She's fun. Talk to Mori, Guilty. Where is Flora? Flora! Jason! Jason! Wow, I can't see her. Am I blind? I'm like Query. I'm blind. I'm completely blind. Flora. Hi, Arcana. The Killer Wife. Tia, Mori, Isabel. I've gone blind. Are you there? Boat, I can't see you. Are you still there? Oh, there she is. Yeah, she's maxed out. She's completely maxed out. Okay. I thought she was in the 10s. No, I guess she's limit broken, so she would have more. I like this song a lot. Beautiful Things. The name of the piece. Beautiful Things. From Cinderella. Let's talk to Crown. I'm kind of working on her badge at the moment. Hello, Crown. Good to see you. What do you think a king's purpose is? sit on a throne, get money and bitches, fly over the world, sit on huge tracts of land. I mean, I think it's like to lead the country of the citizens, but yeah, you know that one. Yes, a king always leads the way. There must be a guiding light for their people, a beacon to turn to in the times of the darkness. This is something that I always keep in mind. Crown and I deliberate on what it means to be a king. Well, what it means to be a king is that you went to a rock somewhere in the middle somewhere, or you're like some strange lady in a strange pond gave you a sword, right? And that's the first step. And then from there, well, you know, like there's a bunch of middle things. You got all the pilgrim badges? Nice. Sora, I talked about you and now I need to talk to you. Sora? Sora! Sora! That was a horrible Goofy. I apologize. You deserve better. I'm not a voice actor, so I should apologize, but I should still feel the need to apologize. Captain, when do you usually throw things away? Ooh, interesting question. Because like in Japan, if I was in America, I'd just toss it the minute I was done with it. But like in Japan, I have to be very careful. Like, you know, you have to dispose of things in a proper order, and certain things get really complicated, so daigomi and all that. So I guess right as of right now, both are kind of true. I would throw it away when it's no longer useful, but I also rarely throw things away. Wow, you're just like me. You know how much I love collecting stuff, right? Yeah, but you're a hoarder, Sora. I don't necessarily think I'm at that level yet. If I do, boy, am I in trouble. Boy, am I in trouble. Lately, I'm really starting to run out of space. I thought maybe it was time to tidy up a bit, or I could expand my collection instead. Sora and I have a talk about organizing and storage. It's gotten so bad here that like, there's some services where like you can just leave a box of stuff and they'll handle the sorting and disposal. It's not cost efficient by any means, but it's like, I kind of just need the space, and to do it by myself, I just don't have the time. I probably have the time. I'm also lazy. I'm bad. I think like trash taking is like one of the worst chores for me as a person. So I get bad at it sometimes. Anyway, let's do a couple more and then maybe we'll wind down. I have a question. Yes, Dorothy. Why did you let that peddler come along? I brought her to piss you off. Just specifically you. I don't know why, just that joke from, I can't remember. It's been, the comedian in question is like, why'd you put that spoon with that knife? Just to piss you off! You know, it's like, nah. I wouldn't do that. I don't think I would do that to Northy. Oh, sorry, I got a call from my man. My mom just sent me an email. My ma. She doesn't know that I have a new email, and she's like, what the heck is this name? I'm like, listen! I'm just gonna reply to my mom real quick. All right, there you go. That's funny. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, Merc, what the heck is this? Anyway, she's a useful companion. I suppose I have to acknowledge that much is true. She really does have everything you can imagine in stock. Even stuff that makes you scratch your head and wonder what she's thinking bringing such junk. Dorothy and I talk about the items that Jan brought along. Dorothy, please don't kill. Please don't be. Please come back from the light. Please come back to the light side, Dorothy. Do you guys think about that? What do you think, Unknown? Do you think we have a shot to redeem Dorothy? Do you think there will be a shot of redemption, or is she too far gone? We talked about Arcana. Why did you become a commander, Merc? I suppose I just wanted to contribute in any way. I could felt this supreme sense of purpose burning inside me. I just wanted to contribute in any way I could. A lot of people who accomplish amazing things often don't think of themselves as remarkable. That's precisely what makes them all the more impressive. Yeah, I mean, I didn't start this to become like the most amazing commander of all time. It just kind of happened. Anyway. Do I have anyone else I can get to a beige? You know what? Let's talk to Rapunzel. She's always got fun things to say. Believer, my heart is heavy today. See? Just a laugh a minute. Might have to give her a termination pistol and miss her murder Peony again as a reality pill. Reverse psychology. Wouldn't that just be double reverse psychology or like double trauma dumping? No, don't you don't get it. Like by her killing Peony a second time, she's learned to relive the trauma. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, hi Rapunzel, what's on your mind, sweetie? Can you pray with me for all of the sisters that we lost? Yeah, sure, I'll pray with you, Rapunzel, out of respect. Ready? Amida Mudabutsu. Thank you. I pray together with Rapunzel. She's sweet. I really like Rapunzel. Her extracurricular hobbies notwithstanding. All right, I think that's a good stopping point for now. I don't have much else I think I want to do tonight. But I'm glad I at least got some time to like sort my thoughts out and everything like that. So I guess before we wrap up here and say goodbye and Wiedersehen and see if I can find someone to send you off to. Again, schedule's changed just a tad. So tomorrow I think will be Deltarune Chapter 4 per the schedule. Isn't Namu Amida Butsu? You can say Namu, but yeah, I say Amu Amida Butsu. I think both are acceptable, but yeah. Friday's schedule will go as planned with Deltarune Chapter 4. We'll continue Susie's climb and learning with her new teacher. Teacher she will actually listen to. Saturday, I need to change the schedule time, but at a very special start time of 5 a.m., I am going to go mountain climbing with our resident sea snake and another new friend. I guess I won't call him a friend, but like someone I'm gonna meet for the first time in Boca Dragon, and we're gonna go peaking. We'll reach peak content for a couple hours, and then maybe afterwards we'll continue Lunar 2.
Absolute. Commencing combat.
We're not doing combat right now. You guys are done. Go home, Onwa. Go home. You're drunk, or go get drunk. Anyway, the point is, it's like we're gonna be doing that. It should be fun, but I'll adjust the schedule so everybody knows. All right, so. Once again, let's go through. Thank you for the daily boats, Shizu and Jam. Thanks, Shizu, for coming by. I really appreciate it. Unknown, thank you for being here, man. Silver, if you're still in the chat, thank you for stopping by, my man. Mary, I know it didn't come off on the right foot, but you're always welcome to come back as long as you want to just come and hang out. Jam, I think I already said like, hi to Jam. Thanks to everybody else who came by. Is there someone I can send you off to? Well, I mean, we go meet another commander today, I guess. Some other people are doing this. Let's see here. Who do we want to go say hi to?
Absolute. Commencing combat.
Encounter. Let's see here. Let's see here. Thank you for the stretch. Let's see if I can find somebody we can go to. Thank you for the care package. Yeah. Let me just check this one here. It doesn't look like there's anybody up tonight. That's okay. We can always try again later. I'm gonna try to push a little bit more aggressively. Well, hold on. What's this? What's this? Oh, this thing? Oh, that's cute. Are they Japanese? I don't think so. Okay, I don't.
Commencing combat.
All right, we'll just do it for now. All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here. I do appreciate. Oh, Unknown, I'm listening. What is your suggestion, sir? I'm listening. Who would you suggest? Blade Dagger 72. Such an edgy name. Let's see here. They're playing near. Or it looks like they're trying to play. Caught up to me. This will not stand. You know what? I'm happy to do your I'm happy to take your suggestion. Unknown, so we'll go and raid this person. We'll just go say hi.
Absolute. Commencing combat.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna close the stream and everything like that. When near playthrough, I need to put it on the schedule. I'm likely gonna put it there after we get through Lunar and Deltarune, because I'll have 2 slots open. Shizu, so we'll definitely do that. And then with NIKKE not being every week, there'll be more opportunities. So I know that Nier's on the to-do list, so we'll definitely do that. But until then, you can watch this fine gentleman play it. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. I love hanging out with you guys. I love just talking to you and stuff. Yep. So I'll see you guys until next time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Take Toku. Itekimasu. Bye.
God, dude. Chinese only at the moment, dude. I'm going. Holy moly! Mercantilus, boat raid, boat raid. Hello. How are we?